Top of the top, we up. Back again. What's up, y'all? Good morning. We are back. Let's get into it. Live on YouTube. Live. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's catching this live, everybody that's tapped in. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody catching the replay. We back again. Let's go. We're going to jump into it. They trapped in Dubai. A lot of y'all family members out here stranded. It is what it is. Thank y'all all for tapping in. Thank y'all all. We're going to just jump into it. Y'all waited long enough. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm not in a rush, but let's just go. Let's go. It's dead. It's boring. I was scrolling YouTube yesterday. Like I said, I don't have no entertainment no more. Not nothing against nobody. I'm just saying. It was a time. It was fun. Let's get into it. Trapped in Dubai. Is Mayweather really going broke? Now, the reason why I'm bringing up this bit, because they keep talking about it. So I'm like, let me see for real, what's really going on. Now, this was being said. It is being said that Mayweather made $1.2 billion. But they saying now he's down to somewhere like 400 million around there. And see, like some people don't get, it's not about he's broke. Okay, we looking at he got 400 million. No, he's not broke, but that does mean going broke. When you have 1.2 billion, and he's never going to make that money again to that level. You know what I'm saying? So he is sinking. He is sinking. It's for a lot of reasons. Well, we're going to look at it, but at the same time, everybody can look at it with their own opinion, and we're just going to look at the facts. And when it comes to this trapped in Dubai stuff, I'm going to get a little bit of laughs on because, like I said, y'all going to see today how everybody was so focused on, I'm going here, I'm going there. These are the facts of today. Everybody who followed social media is 1,000% brainwashed. I'm going to show y'all where a lot of this started from. Black Lives Matter. Well, guess what? Did y'all see the story about somebody from Black Lives Matter beating the crap out of somebody black? Yeah. In Chicago, they fighting over those funds. But they was the first. See, it was a movement where they got a lot of poor people on those flights. And they was going from city to city. They were pumping their fist screaming. And they was staying in hotels for free. They was getting flown around the country for free. But then after that, they started trying to take their own trips everywhere. And which I didn't get. Flights in America have been nothing new. Airplanes have been created from the Wright brothers, early 1900s. Flights were never nothing new. People have been flying their whole life. But after 2020, there was a group of people, and they started flying for their first time in history, and they have ruined the airports. They have made everybody's job so horrible and hard, and they made every airport worker miserable, every flight attendant miserable. They started going overseas, making them miserable, and nobody want their ass to come back. That's why all these laws are being passed. But today, we gonna laugh at people trapped in Dubai because somebody went to Dubai with their girlfriend. But we already been speaking about grown-ass women with girlfriends. No, y'all, this shit for real now. There's nothing wrong with having a girlfriend. But if you don't got nothing else, you gonna start looking weird out here. That's right. Oh, so you don't got no family, you don't got no lovers, but you just got other stuff? I'm not judging nobody, y'all. I'm just going to show you guys, please, some of y'all get help. I'm not playing. The social media addiction has caught it. It has caused and created a new brain of a new idiot that's not even classified as retarded. They don't got a classification for them. No, this is for real. I've been giving y'all the clues. You can tell and know and understand anybody who's brainwashed now. When I say brainwashed, I'm talking about by that phone, them apps. They didn't know the app was going to be the remote control for their brain. See, they didn't know a SIM card got put on their brain, and they downloaded the application, and everything the application says they're going to do. They didn't know that, though. But they all thought they was going to go somewhere to Atlanta paradise. Meanwhile, me and others, we feel like we standing on paradise. But we'll get to that. You want to go over there and everybody else wants to come here. But you still didn't figure it out yet. I'm going to say it one more time because people are slow. You want to go everywhere over there, but somehow everybody over there want to come over here. And you still didn't figure it out yet. Somebody's lost. Let's go. Somebody's lost. Check this out, y'all. Somebody's lost. Today in history, Abraham Lincoln's final inauguration. And I didn't know this, but just know this Sunday, I'm going to be talking about everything from the day of Emancipation Proclamation to this day. Not just for one people, I'm going to go into everything that has happened and to show you how somehow some people are back to square one, a big ass zero. But then some people, they are at a higher level. So I will be getting into the real light and darkness. Some people advanced and some people didn't go nowhere but to death. It's called American transition. So I'm going to be showing y'all a 150-year history within the 250-year history. I'm going to be proving this to y'all throughout the generations, what happened and why it is the way it is. And I'm going to tell y'all this last thing. It is no more such thing as arguing, debating. It's nothing but facts, non-facts, truth, non-truth. That's it. Research and talking. Talking don't exist. It's nothing but facts now, all right? All right, y'all. So for people that really want to know, this all applies to fixing your life. You will not fix your life until you get out of fantasy. It's beyond lies now. No, when you keep believing lies, you become in fantasy. It's somewhere else now, y'all. All right? No. And you see the way the country lit up? You see the way the country lit up? That's not by mistake. When I kept talking y'all about them deserts, and I kept telling a lot of y'all, you thought it was a game, right? No. This is what it is. Light and darkness. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let me calm down. But you see that, right? Not Abraham Lincoln's final inauguration was today. Today is history. Let's go. Let me show you how times didn't change. Some West African farmers turned to TikTok as part of agriculture changing image. Now, some things did change, but I want y'all to see something. They are the original farmers. When I told you everybody wasn't an SLAVE, when they was going to West Africa, they were getting some of them to bring them here as farmers. That's right. And everybody was not a slave. But you'll get an update. Just let me fast forward. Just bringing people up to date. Meaning everybody's past you now. This is what I want people to get. Everybody is ahead. When I gave y'all hints, I said over there, they ahead over here. Fool, they got downtown cities. They've been farming. No, I told y'all been asleep. After 2000s, something happened. Let's go. Fury unleashed. They got struck with a fresh round of missile strikes. People stuck over there, y'all, and I don't think some of them never coming back. Then we can use our brain. It doesn't matter. You know, in America, you could be gone, and then if you don't make it back in time, you can be done got repoed. You lose your house that quick. You go in debt that quick. That late trip put you in so much debt. Your life be ruined after that. But I'm going to say it again. I understood the world had to be cleaned up. The world is in disarray. So I knew anybody traveling out the country, you out your mind. I already knew that. So I told people on this channel, I'm not going nowhere. Everything I try to tell people, I just give y'all my advice. You don't got to take it. All you supposed to be doing is stacking money the American way until it's all over. But people have been trying to travel and do this, that, and the third during the crisis, during the economy crisis, during the world crisis, because they delusional. Now I'm going to show y'all. This is the reality, y'all. This is the real reality. You got the real time. People been living off their timeline. Living off your timeline is what make you live a fake-ass life. And you're also out of time, you're out of touch, and you don't even know what's going on. That's why I say it's some people, they don't know what time it is because they only follow their timeline, y'all. And a timeline is nothing but lies. They don't know it's so many fake influencers paid They work for organizations, and their whole job was to promote nonsense online. Like you can have a woman on there promoting taking trips. Meanwhile, she ain't taking no trips. She's just promoting that for them to do it. No, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Travelers stranded in Dubai, paying huge sums to flee on private charter flights. What's up, Patrick? Now check this out. What's up, Shayla? Now check it out. This is real talk. These are the things I be talking about. Where if you are going to travel, have your money right. Have your cards right. You're not supposed to be traveling on a budget. But we know people travel on a budget. When somebody said, I've been saving for 5 months for this trip, that's cool. But some people ain't got to do that. You know what some people could do? I think I'm gonna go to Dubai next month. Book the flight. Book it. That's it. I think I want to go next week. Book it. That's what some people do. Meaning, if you can't go to Dubai like that, you shouldn't be going to Dubai. Then I'm gonna tell y'all all this, all my opinion. It's my opinion, y'all. Don't listen to me. If you haven't been to at least 10 American states first, don't try to go out the country. Because I'm starting to see the delusion. Like I said, you got people never even been to New York City. Never even been to California. They never even been to Florida. And they want to go to Dubai. They never even been to the Virgin Islands first. That's how we know they slow, y'all. You mean you didn't go to the Virgin Islands first, but you went all the way to Dubai. So what in your head make you think you're going to convince me that Dubai is better than the Virgin Islands when I can pick damn near any part? I can pick Bahamas, Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Kitts. I mean, come on, y'all. You see that? You see the mindset? I want y'all to see it now. That shit come from timeline. You know what? Our people's always had a pattern. My grandmother did it and my mother did it. They always took cruises first to the Virgin Islands. That was the first trip out the Americas for so-called certain people. They always went to the Virgin Islands first. If you know American history, they went down there first. Cuba, all that first. You guys started going over there. I don't know why. Family, they got fake snow, fake gardens. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with it. I would go over there. I'm just saying, I wouldn't go over there till I see everything over this side first. I might even want to see Canada before I go over there first. You get it? I might want to see somewhere in South America first before I go over there. You get it? But they just been flying over there. The question is why? Well, a long time ago, I used to watch reality TV with my child's mother. We used to watch Housewives of Atlanta, and I saw them going to Dubai first. And I saw that back then the whole plan was to promote all these places because they knew a woman was going to go. But I also knew they were stimulating the economy. And you're going to see all these fads started online. And that's why I blame one place. It is only one place that promote everything for blacks to do, and they follow it. And somehow they always end up in the jam. Let's go. So let me show y'all something. Let's go. Let's go. Now, let's go, because all y'all know what I'm talking about. Travelers stranded in Dubai paying huge sums to flee on private charter flights. So my smart people and my people that understand economy, some people got the money to jump on private flights quick. Pew, we out of here. I'm gone. They paying extra. They ain't staying over there. So you see that Fox business? Now you have proof. Anybody that couldn't just, anybody couldn't just, I'm hopping on a private, I'll pay the extra grands, whatever. You now had a proof. People are stuck. They are stuck. If they couldn't hop on that private, they stuck. Meaning, it's no telling when it's going to be over. It's no telling when it's going to be flights again. Bingo, they stuck. They just know they're going to be stuck just enough to lose. I'm telling you guys, this Dubai stuff is tied in with what I said. The OnlyFans Instagram models. Dubai was promoted to the bad bitches. The so-called bad bitches, the women that so-called get money, they the main ones was tricked. All the BBL women were the main ones going to Dubai because the rappers and entertainers tricked them to think they're going to go over there and get money, but they not. And some of their ass been getting kidnapped. Some of their ass ain't never been coming back. They don't understand what they've been doing. Now, Let me show y'all something. I told y'all social media is what destroyed them. And y'all know they've been promoting everything. Food hacks, how to get more food from Chipotle, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, how to do that. All right, y'all know, right? Okay. I told you it's a reason why I don't be online no more. But what they didn't get, all of these companies got hit. I'm telling you, it is no mercy no more because they have exploited everything and took advantage of everything. Yo, these companies, they got the sword out. They not playing no more because they understand some things. And they all getting the last of their money. Like, goodbye, you guys ain't gonna be seeing no time soon anyway. Like, you guys gonna broke. Y'all gonna be broke. Y'all about to suffer. Oh yeah, that little shenanigans shit, that shit played out. That's why now, what they say, no pajamas in the airport. No more wearing tights. All these laws, rules, regulations. You can't just pick any seat. You can't just book a flight. Well, I told you, they were just booking flights to Dubai, doing this and then, okay. What's the code word? Hairstylist. No, kitchen beautician. A lot of women doing hair in America, charging y'all $400 for braids, $500 for lace fronts, then taking that money, going to Dubai, boosting their economy. I'm telling you, y'all were getting played online. Getting fucking played, y'all. Meanwhile, over there in Dubai, them, they the main ones controlling hair. Everything they do, they was in a bubble, y'all. The Asians in on it. The nail ladies, they all in on that bad bitch shit. They getting paid off the hair. We're going to ship them the hair, do their nails, and when they get that done, they're going to come back over here anyway. They in a bubble of foreign rulership because they didn't know they was going to be so anti-American. Everything they did was going to be foreign capitalism. So I told you the country got reset because not only a lot of people don't pay taxes, a lot of your people kept taking the money overseas trips, shopping online, Temu Shin. They wasn't going shopping in the country. They wasn't taking their kids to do nothing American. You got it? When our mothers took trips, they took us on trips first. I'm going to say it again. I went to Disney World at 11 years old. That's how we grew up. Grand Adventures. Hey, I went to every fucking park on the East Coast as a youngster. You name one. Sesame Place, Hershey Park, Great Adventures, Six Flags, Busch Gardens, everywhere. Before I was fucking 11, y'all. Because I'm from a real family. Meaning y'all from that too. You forgot you supposed to take the kids on trips first. Then mama gonna take her a little trip with her girlfriends. They gonna take a cruise somewhere. That's not gonna be your first trip. I'll lead a family and I just take a trip to Dubai and come back to the hood with a fucking Benz parked outside, making all this noise. No, they were living a fake life, y'all. But the reason why this shit being reset, I'm not playing with y'all. That's why I'm telling you, that's why they gov funds getting snatched and financially everybody's gonna get crippled. Why? Y'all gonna complain now about how hard it is. You're gonna complain now about this money shit. But you was not looking at all that money you was spending overseas. So they teaching all y'all lesson. Y'all spent all that money overseas. Let's see what they're going to give you back. And you think you're going to just be in America crying to us. That's how they looking at it. They got y'all data and analytics from Facebook and Instagram. They saw what all of y'all been spending y'all money at the past 4 to 5 years. And they know all of them been doing the same shit. Making money in America. Look, I told you can abuse black people. All these black women, I'm not going to play with y'all. Overcharging y'all for y'all hair and then taking that money, blowing that shit everywhere else. I watched it. I got homegirls do hair. I know a lot of this shit. I was watching it. I know it. I know women that did the PPP loan. I know kitchen beauticians. I know the whole shit. But that's what I'm telling y'all. I'm from the hood. I'm from the whole shit. I talk what I talk, but I know, you get what I'm saying, y'all? I've been trying to save a lot of y'all because I know where it was headed. Y'all been studied financially. They know the money you making, $500 for hair, $400 for hair. I do this. They forgetting they not in their own store. They in a government database called Facebook, Instagram, bragging about all the money. No, y'all needed their platforms to make the money. So they tracked all y'all money and came to a conclusion. These MFers made a lot of money, but somehow it didn't get spent right here. And they on welfare too. And they don't pay taxes. That's why it's like that now, y'all. The board has been reset. Now they want to see if you're going to still make them trips and pay your rent and still be a beautician. They want to see where your mouth really at. So I told y'all, we coming to a time to put up a shutter. And I was telling you, it ain't about how you look. It's about what you really got going on. Now, I had to speed that up to let y'all know. Free airport cheat codes you're probably missing. You see this shit? What the hell is an airport cheat code, y'all? All right, grown-ups. What grown-up, raise your hand right now. What grown-up wants to fly on a cheat code? All right, no, it's called your ass fucking Paul. It's called your ass probably going to suck some, you know what? And you trying to get on that flight because you need one. No. Do you see this? Now, look at you as a company owner. You own a company trying to make money, and people going behind your back with all these cheat codes. How to go in so-and-so store and get away with stealing clothes. How to sneak out the store. That's the shit they do. I told you, they thieves and bootleggers. No, it's the truth, y'all. I'm telling you, they made it where anybody went against this country gonna suffer, y'all. That's what I've been trying to tell them all. What's up, American tradesmen? They made it where y'all hate this country so bad, right? Y'all love everywhere else. Let's see what they're gonna do for you now. And that's where you at. That's why I told you, ain't a mistake. All they shit getting cut. Let's go. Hundreds of thousands of travelers stranded. U.S. people stranded. Don't forget, that's most of the people who's doing the most traveling is the woke people, y'all. That's why I say I know what this all about. They put the woke people in a fake world, y'all. They had them. No, y'all, please understand this. I got to do a video. The same thing Jim Jones did to Preacher when he tricked all them people to go to Guyana and drink the Kool-Aid. They did the same shit online. It was just trick. They called it the woke movement. And it was all these different movements under the woke movement, meaning they all going to join this shit. They're going to follow all these roads. But in the end, they all going to be knocked the fuck out from the Kool-Aid. And that's what happened. No. Jim Jones replaced that with George Soros. See what I'm saying? It's all the same program because they always put them in the same program. They just changed the names. Facts, y'all. And only time this time, they didn't pass out from Kool-Aid. They ass getting trapped in other countries. You get it? They getting evicted. Shit like that. Because don't forget, it's about getting the same equation. When Jim Jones, the preacher, took them people, he also got their house deeds first. He got their income first and then left their ass in Guyana. You get it? Let them take themselves out. Same thing here. You got to understand the modern day shit to take yourself out. All the sayings I tell you, they let you have enough rope to hang yourself and you take yourself out. How? You're going to go to Dubai. You're going to get all this money in America. You're going to take it overseas. You're going to spend it, and then your ass going to get stuck overseas. You're going to take yourself out the equation. But you ain't looking at, now you might lose your place in your neighborhood. Even though y'all didn't know, this is the most important time in the world to have housing. I'm going to tell y'all all to stand up and be proud of yourself. Everybody in America that is now living comfortable, whether you're in an apartment, a studio, a one-bedroom, whether you're staying in the basement, 4-bed, it doesn't matter. I've been telling y'all this. Housing is the most important thing now. So if you got housing, all right, those are facts. Housing is the most important thing, but guess what? It always been that. They trick us to be on this outside shit. Outside, I'm on a block. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No, the house, they flipped it, y'all. I'm going to show you today how New Yorkers are crying about ropes and ratchets. Ropes, might well say the same thing. Rats and roaches, they fucking go together. They crying about that. And I'm going to show you again, more new housing. Man, they have built so much new housing in America. But I was giving y'all to both sides. I said, the Americans that been here their whole life, they're going to be crying. They're going to be screaming out, protesting. I said, but all the new people that came, they're going to be quiet. They get all the benefits, and they happy as hell because it's been a reset. The same thing happened to our cities in the 80s. It's happening again. I'm going to go on all of that. Yes, y'all. No, when I say you're not the favorite, I'm going to prove today the housing shit. How everybody new getting new shit and the old people crying. No, Americans are homeless falling off the map, y'all. It's the truth. It's the goddamn truth. All right? So, we going to take a look at this woman. She called herself going to Dubai for her birthday, but her ass stuck over there. And I'm only saying that because I told y'all all, it is very important to stay in tune with what's going on. Because if you don't know, that could be your life on the line. When your stupid ass planning a trip, but you had no clue a war was on the way because you don't watch the news. If you would have watched the news, you would have known, I ain't booking this flight. I'm going to cancel that. Then again, you also don't get They know y'all stupid. This is how they know y'all stupid. See, they promote for y'all to take trips during the winter. And then when it's summer, they don't want you, they get you out of here with the high prices. The cheap prices are for y'all to travel during February. The cheap prices is for y'all to travel during tax season. But when the real time of travel, June, July, August, September, those are always a Labor Day, those are real travel months. So like I said, they let y'all be in your own world. You know, y'all gonna be the ones to travel, keep the economy going during the wintertime, because only your stupid ass gonna go to Dubai in the wintertime. All right? Meanwhile, nobody else gonna be there with you like that. Let's go. Let's go. Shanice Day and her best friend, her BFF, are stranded in Dubai following recent Middle East strikes. So once again, I must keep this on the screen because people don't know where they at and they forget to look at the map, right? You don't know where you at anyway. So like I said, if you go down to Florida and you get on one of them boats, you will clearly go to a beautiful area called the Virgin Islands. And it is so beautiful, you can pick an island to go to. And it's all natural. And it has history to it. And they got love for you there. But you love to go somewhere else where people don't even rock with you like that. They don't even like your ass like that. Because when y'all go to these countries, let me get it first thing first. First thing first. What y'all don't get is you're not Islamic. All right? So if you want to be technical, when y'all go to these countries, you don't even know how to conduct yourself. You don't even understand the language. You don't understand nothing Islamic. I'm going to show y'all that too. I'm going to show y'all what they said they did over there. This ain't the girl. This what I want y'all to get. This whole traveling, it was a movement and a cult. They the same Freak Nation people, y'all. Free airport cheat codes. Then we're going to look at the result of people following this shit. Because I told you the timeline is their poison, y'all. Let's go. They forgot where they at. I'm going to show y'all this other little sidebar. Because I'm saving this for the new episode for this weekend. But I'm always give y'all the clues. West Coast. West Coast, you never understood. Y'all really boxed in. Y'all really boxed in by that mountain and water. Y'all don't even know that whole setup is really cut off from the rest of America. Told you it's a reason why it's like that. It's a reason why it's like that out there, y'all. It was meant for that shit to stay out there like that. All right? Same way it's not a mistake. It's connected to the border where they always come across. Long story short, y'all, it's so much shit y'all just didn't understand. Let's go. Because you didn't understand America. I flew to Dubai for my 30th birthday. Now I'm stranded. 8,000 miles from home. This is what I mean. They never, family in America, 3,000 miles. They didn't even travel the whole America. I promise y'all all. If I didn't drive to California, well, I'll tell you all this. I'm not going nowhere until I go to California. Man, I ain't going out the country if I ain't go to California first. Even Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii too. Family, you're not going to convince me to buy better Hawaii. It's not going to happen. No, that's y'all. They showing y'all. That's y'all bird brain. What people don't know, they even jacked up the prices to Hawaii on purpose so they won't go there. Told you, man, they got a bird brain. I was with a female. The same shit. I'm telling you, I was dealing with this in real time. Cooking her ass. I'm like, you want to go to Dubai? You ain't even go to Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? No, I'll go to Hawaii, y'all. Trust me on that. Trust me. Why you think Oprah and Jeff Bezos live there? No, the thing is, y'all don't take your ass there. Go to Dubai. Go out there. Meanwhile, they come out here. You know what I'm saying? They come out here. All the Saudis, they're in Vegas right now. Y'all gonna go out there. Y'all gonna make us our money, and we gonna spend that shit in America. That's how it worked. You know what y'all was? Y'all were pass-arounds. Y'all were pass-arounds for every economy. Hey, Shin, Timu, Asia, here you go. Here they go. Get some money off their ass. And then after that, send them back over here. All right, let us get some of that in Dubai. Got them. You know what I'm saying? Passing their ass around, y'all. And then you're going to see in America, the malls closed up. Victoria's Secret closing up. I knew what time it was when Foot Locker closed up. Man, that was them Negroes' favorite store. Foot Locker closed up. Rainbow closed up. When Rainbow closed up, I knew they had mental issues. I'm like, man, people try to down Rainbow. Rainbow way better than Timo and Shin, but they shopping on Timo and Shin and trying to knock Rainbow. Them fools made Rainbow go out of business. For people that don't know about Rainbow, you can get a female and get an outfit for $30 on a good day off the rack. Especially, they was wearing tights, so it ain't no excuse. $30 right out of Rainbow, and it's decent. Meaning, Rainbow shit ain't cheap. You can keep watching, it don't mess up like that. But that Temu Shin shit, stop it. Y'all know for a fact that shit dry up. Why? I was with a female. She bought that shit, and I roasted her ass. Yes, I did. Roasted her. Because I knew she was following. Let's go. I feel just like a sitting duck. Americans are so smart, but they don't never get yet. The joke always on them. They didn't know they the main one so smart, they dumb. That's right. That's like if your child, you know for a fact, your child slow. Meaning, you know for a fact they ain't the smartest one, but you keep telling them, you so smart. Man, you are so smart. And they start believing this shit. And then when they get in the real world, they find out they're not as smart as they thought they was. Because the parents lied to them. Well, that happens to Americans every day. They taught that they so smart and everybody, so they was taught that they so smart and everybody else dumb. They so rich and everybody else poor. But I tell you, that was the biggest lie ever. When all the people come to this country legally, mostly all don't come from rich, financially straight families. Y'all didn't get that. You still didn't get, you from here your whole life. You can't afford Yale. You can't afford Harvard. But somehow, people from all overseas can send their kids here to the top colleges because you believe that overseas was dumb and poor. But that was the biggest lie ever told. Let's go. And this how they describe Americans, as ducks, birds. I feel just like a sitting duck. Americans stranded by war. Why? This why they don't know they look like idiots. Duh. This how they looking at y'all. Duh. Y'all country at war. You didn't know. You didn't know y'all country was giving threats already. Your country was threatening to do dirt to handle shit for a minute. Your country been giving them threats to slow that shit up. Your own country where you're from been talking about this for months. If somebody don't stop what they doing, something gonna happen. They've been talking about it. But you are not from here no more. You're a foreigner. So you don't listen to the real timeline. You believe the fake timeline. And that's how your stupid ass gets stuck in Dubai and everywhere else, Jamaica, because you didn't know a storm was coming. So I want y'all to get y'all. When I told y'all this country is based on intelligence, period. Those who know, those who don't know. When you with the ones that know, your life goes smooth. Those that don't know, chaos. Got it? Life is what you make it, y'all. Tell you how this shit work. Now I want you to see reality. When I tell you about this map, you look at Texas, all that mountain terrain. You look at Cali, all that mountain terrain. And what I mean is, them people think different from us. They grow up different. Their desire to see shit is different. See, like I said, I'm sorry. I'm from New York City. People from certain places, Miami, Philly, we used to certain shit. So I'm from one of the greatest cities in the world. So you're never going to trick me that somewhere else better. Then I understand in America there's many great cities. And I understand why everybody comes here. Because I'm from New York. I've been seeing it my whole life. I know why they come here. And I also know why you want to leave. And they like it like that because it's better for them. The more y'all leave and don't like it, the more they take over. Now you're going to see something. You don't got no neighborhoods no more at all. So let's go. We're going to get to that housing shit. Let's go. So I want you to see grown-ups stuck in Dubai. This is told as essay is based on a conversation with Shanice, a 30-year-old stylist, a kitchen beautician based in Houston, who is stuck in Dubai after traveling there to celebrate her birthday. See, they kept doing hair online. Y'all gonna keep getting y'all hair done. Y'all gonna be broke. They're gonna take y'all money and keep spending it. And in the end, y'all gonna be broke. But if y'all was stacking that money, they wouldn't have money to travel and everybody wouldn't be broke. But I'm gonna keep telling you, you ain't counting. You got your hair done for that girl 5 times. You put 5 G's in her pocket. She had 10 chicks getting their hair done for $500. You know how much money y'all gave her. And you know what she did with it? All right, then. You now got the facts. How the hell you a stylist? How the hell you a beautician? Let me get to the real woman. That ain't her. It's her. God damn it. It's her. It's her. Didn't I tell you they all look the same? They all gonna look like a knockoff celebrity. Pick one. They all gonna look like a celebrity on their fucking timeline. But that's how you now know who's under mind control, y'all. You're gonna know everybody who's brainwashed because they're gonna look like their timeline one way or another. Thank you very much, Black the Free Thinker. Now check this out, y'all. What's up, Sister T, Sandra? Check this out, real talk. She's stuck over there. This how we know she a kitchen beautician. She's supposed to be a stylist, but she's stuck. You ain't got no money. You do all that hair, you ain't got no money. Meaning, y'all, they not stuck for real, because the people that got the money, they took private charters. They paid the extra money. Travelers stranded in Dubai paying huge sums to flee on private charter flights. Private. So you paying private, you can get up out of there. She don't got the money. Who else don't got the money? He ain't got the money. See, I want you to see, y'all call yourself always get money. But when some shit happen, you don't really got no money. Because y'all don't understand. Money means your goddamn account, not what you look like. All right? And I bet you had designer bags, designer outfits, all that shit. I bet your hair, 700, all that. But when it's time to make a move, you don't got it. And that's how it's going to be always. There's a reason for that, y'all. Let's go. So as you see, her and her girlfriend, her best friend, well, grown ass, 30 years old, flew to Dubai, and both of them stuck. So what does that mean? That means they couldn't put the money together for themselves. Oh, don't forget the BFF be scared to go. See, the girls be scared to go place by themselves, so they will pay their homegirl away and cover the whole shit. Now both of them broke. Told y'all, man, there's no disrespect, y'all. A lot of y'all in organizations, guys. It's all showing. Y'all the same people that was flying all around the states. Y'all the same people that was paid to play online every day. The main people that follow their timeline is the main people that got paid to work online. I told you so many blacks got paid in programs to work online and chat rooms, do all this bullshit. They the main ones brainwashed by their timeline. I'm telling you what happened. It was a big trick. They all got flushed out, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not playing with y'all. They were in so many organizations and groups. What happened is they were used up, led astray, and now all the groups washed their hands of them, and they on their own. That's what happened. You just think of Black Lives Matter, you think of Antifa, you think of all these groups, but you didn't get the part that they were taking care of black people. They created new welfare systems called Come Get This Check. Black Lives Matter, we fly you out, put you in a hotel. We're going to fly you all over the whole America. That's what happened. And then you're going to see after Black Lives Matter flew them around, they started trying to fly around on themselves. Oh, guess who also are the main ones on OnlyFans? Tell you it's a cult. It's a lot of them, they doing the same shit. Because you didn't get, ain't no such thing as protesting Black Lives Matter, and you got a fucking job. They didn't have, you just think of all them people in America protesting and fighting. None of them had jobs. So then you think, who was paying for it? How was they getting around? How were they staying in hotels? How were they eating? Programs. Didn't know this. When the George Floyd was over, they were still in programs. But just know the programs cut all their ass off. That's all you got to know. It was a pandemic thing. Y'all going to march during the pandemic. Everybody's going to quit their job. But when it's all said and done, we're going to cut all the funds. You're going to be stuck online. You got to sell your ass. You got to do trips. And y'all going to be stuck. That's what happened, y'all. I'm not playing with you. That's what happened. That's what happened. It's all science and mathematics. Let me speed it up for y'all to prove to y'all what happened. You know they only fight when the money going, right? This national news today. This shit for real. Illinois Black Lives Matter founder brawls with female worker who accused him of misusing cash. Told you. They self-destructed now, y'all. They destroying each other over that money. When I kept telling y'all, a lot of your people in organizations, family, I don't get into this shit. I can prove it to y'all. It's thousands of organizations. And what I mean is, if they wasn't in these shits, they wouldn't be getting no money. I've been to Chicago. You're the main participants in this shit. Chicago and Atlanta. The main place in America where blacks can't feed themselves in these cities. The main cities where blacks cannot feed themselves is Chicago and Atlanta. And New York. So I ain't going to front on New York too. And Los Angeles. Because it's so expensive, they can't take care of themselves. It's impossible. They need these programs, y'all. And these programs are giving out money like free cheese. Yes, they was. All these organizations were paying people. And they was taking it. But they didn't know this was going to be their last dance. All of them in their last dance now, y'all. They all getting flushed. I told you, all y'all, you just think of all them protesters, just know all of them got flushed down the toilet. And I want y'all to get this shit. Ain't none of this shit by mistake, y'all. This is what else I want y'all to get. Everybody that was protesting, all their name is in a database. What if I told you all these organizations, George Soros, all of them took all y'all names and gave them to somebody? And then you're going to see magically all y'all life falling in the toilet. No, y'all. Y'all all got set up, y'all. All y'all got set up. Y'all were in the 2020 Jim Jones program. The Jim Jones program of drinking the Kool-Aid. For those who don't know the real Jim Jones story, he had all them people thinking they was going to move to China somewhere, Russia. He tricked them all to go against the country. They hated America so much. Jim Jones said, you hate America? Let me get that deed, miss. I'll take that deed. I'll take that house. I'll give me that deed. Give me that. Give me that. I'll take that pension. He took all their money and took their stupid ass to Guyana, had them working the ground like slaves, had them building tents, and had them building their own ditches, and then had them reading revolutionary books, and then let them drink their own Kool-Aid, and they all took themselves out. And to this day, nobody knows where the deeds went. Nobody knows nothing. But just know they did it again. It was different. They didn't make them drink Kool-Aid. They just made them do a lot of marching. And they made them think they was going to go somewhere else. But when this shit was all over, the Kool-Aid they drunk was believing everything they saw in their timeline. And in the end, they all going to pass out. They cut their water off, y'all. They self-destructing. This black on black crime right here. So what have a lot of us said? Y'all gather around, everybody. Y'all got the proof now. We all said it. People said all lives matter. They said black lives matter. How black lives matter when they the main ones slay each other? We all knew this. They the main ones slander each other, lie on each other. They the main ones backstab each other. They the main ones slay each other. Whatever you want to say. So people like me, others knew it's all a fairy tale. You don't care about black lives, fool. You don't. So we know that now. We also know the lady who was in charge of y'all fruity ass program, she dipped off with $6 million. My point is, now y'all left in the hood beating on each other. See that? You see this black man beating on that black woman. Do you now see Black Lives Matter debunked? All right, then. Don't forget, they did it to themselves. Nobody did nothing, y'all. This is who they are. They were set up. They all got set up. They were set up in so many programs, and now the program's being taken away. And now they all drowning. A percentage is homeless. A percentage sleep in the hotels. A lot of them got to prostitute their ass to survive. A percentage of them on drugs. A percentage of them going to prison. And these are the facts. These are the facts. These are the facts, y'all. I'm going to show y'all the progress. I'm going to show y'all how things changing for the better for some people. Let's go back to Dubai. Now, guess what they did for her? She's stranded with no money. She went over there for her birthday because I'm going to be honest, y'all grown-ass women still think, even though y'all didn't celebrate birthdays as kids, somehow y'all got older to celebrate your birthday more than when you was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, because you ain't had no birthday parties young. You the same grown up, my birthday, my birthday, my birthday, my birthday. Your grown ass still talking about my birthday. That's y'all grown ass. Even though you probably, I bet you ain't amount of money. You won't even throw no real birthday party for your children. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. But that's why y'all gonna keep getting jammed up. So she going around trying to make people feel sorry for her being stranded. They gave her ass some flowers. So here you go. Basically, we can't buy you no ticket, but here you go. And guess what? Your coochie is not valuable enough for nobody to book your flight on a private jet. Sorry, lady. So you're going to be stuck here. Mind you, her ass from Houston, Texas. The home of the brainwashed. Everybody that believed rap and BET, they all finished. You see this fake ass Nene Leakes, right? All right, then. All right. This how you going to know it's brainwashed. They're going to already look like a celebrity. All right? They're going to look like a knockoff version of everything on their timeline. That's how you know they brand. I told you there's a lot of codes where you'll know who they are. I know who they are when I see them. All right, check it out. At the start of our trip, now, hold up, y'all. Let's get into this. My smart people pull up once again. All my people that deal with Islam, this is for you. She's going to try. I tell you, man, these people been tricked to think overseas so much better than over here. And now we're going to look at what she said she did on her trip, and let's see if it really was exclusive. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Don't forget, she's from Texas. All right? Don't forget that. They don't see too much of the world too much. So let's go, y'all. I got to go through this, and let's just get it. All right. This is what she said they did. At the start of our trip, We did a lot of cultural things. We visited a mosque, the Miracle Garden, and the beaches. We really indulged ourselves and tried so many different kinds of food. All right. Smart people. Where y'all at? Now, y'all know damn well we can do all of this shit right here in any state. Right here, any state today. What can we do in America today? We can go to a mosque if we want to. They over there watching miracle gardens. You know what a miracle garden is? A fake garden. You know what a miracle garden is, y'all? If we go to Home Depot and buy a whole bunch of plants and flowers and set them shits up somewhere, a miracle garden. Also, they also got an indoor ski resort, fake snow. There's nothing wrong with that, but I want you to see. She said we did a lot of cultural things. We visited a mosque, a miracle garden, and the beaches. And the beaches. Do you know how many beaches America got? Pick a coast. Oh, I never seen California beaches. I didn't see every Florida beach. I got shit to do. I didn't even see beaches in Puerto Rico, Bahamas. I got shit to do. Fool, I go to Puerto Rico before I go to Dubai. I go anywhere before I go to Dubai, y'all. That's just me. But she think that's special, y'all. What else they said? And we tried so many different kinds of foods. Family, it's called Uber Eats. We can do that right now. That's called ghetto. That's called when you live in a bubble. You don't know nothing but soul food and Popeyes and churches, and McDonald's. This shit's sad, y'all. Family, if we want to turn Muslim, we go to a mosque today. If we want to see a fake garden, we can go to Home Depot. If we want to see a real garden, every city got a botanical garden, a real one. If we want to see beaches, we all can go to a real beach. Fool, I can go to Coney Island Beach, Joe's Beach. It don't matter. So, do you not see what I said? They've been tricked to spend thousands of dollars to see nothing. Now you got it. They've been tricked, y'all. They've been tricked. Fool, I eat foreign food every day. I'm supposed to eat nothing but foreign food. No, y'all, it's called delusion. But I want y'all all to see this clear and understand this, y'all. No, I'm trying to calm this shit down. It's all driving me crazy every day to see this shit, y'all, because I know what's happening. But I want y'all all to follow with me. This is a reality. It's all going somewhere, y'all. You're looking at the reasons why these people are going to be erased from history because they did it to themselves. And I want y'all to finally get it is millions upon millions of people. They are 1,000% brainwashed by their timeline, y'all. The main thing I want y'all to get is they don't comprehend reality. And everything that comes out their mouth is timeline shit. Their lingo, their words, their behavior, their look, their dress. I'm going to say it again. The application on the phone is their remote control. The SIM card chip is programmed in their brain. Y'all thought they was going to put chips in people's brain. No, it's the phone, y'all. Once you download the app, it invisibly is downloaded to your brain. That's why you're going to keep checking emails and scrolling and hitting like buttons. It's automatically. So you think you download the app to your phone, but you really download it to your brain. And you're going to follow it. And you're going to think about it all day. And it's going to control you. And before you look up, look at yourself today. This is how you're going to know. Do you look just like your timeline? The way you look, your hair? Is your eyebrows like everybody on the timeline? Is your hairstyle like everybody on the timeline? Do you dress like everybody on the timeline? Do you take the same pictures with the same pose, the same kiss, the same stance? Do you got the same sneakers everybody on the timeline? Then you might be brainwashed. Simple now, y'all. Told you. It's no more arguing. It's no more talking. It just gets what you got to get. Majority of them are the main ones on here every day, 24/7. They are the main ones brainwashed. They are the main ones that fight, argue, and play all day because this is their life, because this is what they are. They are a new people. They cannot function without this shit. So I told y'all we drew a line from them. When I said we back outside, we back in reality. All right? All right. Now you got it? If you want to live a nice, decent life, do not follow that timeline. All right? It's called a timeline because eventually it's going to blow up in your face. Let's go. Let's get it one more time. She took a trip to Dubai for her birthday. It cost her a couple thousand. Let's see what she said she did. At the start of our trip, we did a lot of cultural things. We visited a mosque, the Miracle Garden, the Make-Believe Garden, and the beaches. We really indulged ourselves and tried so many different kinds of food. And now she's trapped. So now look at it. This is real shit. She spent all her money. They can't afford to get back. What does that mean? Her bills getting backed up. The first just came. They're not looking at that. The first just came, rent due. You got it now? She might come back, be homeless if she make it back. All right? No, you broke. You might got to wash dishes over that mug. They might say flights grounded for the next to September. You stuck. You're done. Let's go. All right? So you got it now, right? You got it? Promote it. Atlanta. The most brainwashed people trying to fly out. They tricked Atlanta people because they got the biggest airport. They thought they was the main ones had to keep taking flights. Fool. I grew up looking at planes land at JFK, LaGuardia, all this shit. Fool, I don't look at airplanes like that. They don't make me want to just go anywhere. You feel me? Plus, I flew young. Put it like this. When I got put on the airplane back nowadays, my parents be locked up for that shit. Yeah, because they put me on the airplane. One put me on, the other one had to pick me up. So you do that shit now, I might have got snatched up, anything. They both of them went to jail. But here we go, y'all. Workflow. You know the people ain't used to having jobs and posting their jobs online and everything they do? No, I told you it's a reason why they ass getting fired. No, y'all. I have to talk on YouTube politically correct. If I can really say what I want to say, the whole world knows this shit. I be saying stuff I'm not supposed to say. Everybody knows the world y'all are stuck in. But it's shh. Know why? It makes everybody money. Everybody look at them as delusional idiots and weirdos that cannot focus without the phone. Keyword, they can't do nothing without the phone. It is nothing wrong with the phone, y'all. But once that phone control you, it's over, bro. That's what been ruining relationships. They don't want no man, bro. They want a phone. I told you the phone replaced the man. It wasn't the same sex. No, it was the phone. The phone. Bro, only way, this is how you gonna know now. You're gonna know who a woman is by the way she loves her phone, bro. That's the new shit. Remember your boy told you that. Tell you that out of love, bro. You're gonna know a woman by how she loves her phone. All right? Don't say nothing. Just look how she deal with her phone, bro, and you'll know what kind of woman she is now. That's all you gotta do. I give you all the clues to the organic way to do this shit now. Don't say nothing. When you with a woman, don't say shit. Just watch how she deal with her phone, and that's going to tell you exactly who she is, bro. Got it? All right. That woman that don't give a damn about that phone, she's a good woman. That's the one right there, bro. Trust me. And you're going to know. You even going to know if she perpetrating like she don't be on it. You're going to know. All right? All right. I'm telling you my recipe, what I know. All right? You might not know that, lady. All I'm looking at is how you deal with that phone. I don't care how you look. I don't care what you got going on. I don't give a damn what come out your mouth. All I'm going to be doing is side-eye you, how you deal with that phone. And that's going to let me know everything about you. Meaning, if I'm going to see you again ever, or we just going to do it one time. That's about it. All right? All right? Know that. If you be around me and you start talking about best friends, ain't nothing wrong with that, but I know what type of woman you are. Sorry. It's just what it is. Meaning, your phone and your best friend come before me. I respect it. Let's go. Let's go. So, they stranded because they don't got money, y'all. Anybody who got money can hop on a flight. Y'all cousins still stranded, update. And all y'all goddamn cousins stranded. They was traveling on cheat codes. They was eating at Chipotle on cheat codes. Their whole life is a cheat code. Did you know you cannot beat the game for real when you use a cheat code? They teach you that on Grand Theft Auto. You never beat the game for real. Let's go. Meanwhile, let's go, y'all. It's a fad. They follow. Hey, y'all. What you want me to say? I'm not here to diss nobody, but this is what it is. A line is drawn. All right? They who traveled, this woman traveled to Dubai for her birthday, says the ordeal has left her traumatized. Bingo. I'm going to show y'all again. You go to have fun, but you end up traumatized. What's that called? A waste of money. What's a real vacation? When you go have so much fun, you get a different peace of mind. to the point where you're ready to come back home and deal with all the BS. They also didn't know vacation means leave the phone alone. Vacation means y'all ain't gonna see me for a minute. Meaning you ain't gonna know where I'm at till I come back. I don't want to see your face. Did you know vacation means me not seeing your face? You didn't know that neither. Y'all don't even know how to be on vacation. A vacation is when you don't see my face and I don't want to see yours. I'm gone. That's a vacation, y'all. Y'all don't know how to vacation. Every second minute, you're taking a picture from the plane to the goddamn airport, to the restaurant, to the goddamn club, to everywhere you went. That's not a vacation, guys. You're doing it for your timeline. And that's why these companies tax your ass. Why? Y'all didn't even understand peace of mind. If I do spend all my money to go to Dubai, y'all, I'm going to get a whole nother mentality. When I come back to America, I'm going to be on some new shit. When you go on trips, it's to get inspiration and peace of mind. But you didn't know that because you live a chaotic life, right? Boom. That's what a trip is for. A trip is for taking your mind to another level. All right? But some people just got dumber. She is still working to return to her home in Texas and is hesitant to travel abroad again. She learned her lesson, y'all. I told y'all all. If she would have been on this channel, I could have saved you, miss. I told y'all don't travel, but you didn't listen. You kept believing the timeline. I've been doing content for going on 5 years. Everything I told them not to do, they did opposite. Now we watching them suffer. That's right. Because remember, it was about views and clicks and numbers. So, told you we're going to watch them all suffer. Now look, her ass don't want to go. Her ass don't want to leave no more. But this the thing. She might lose her home and lose everything now. How's she going to pay a bill she can't get back home? Especially, you know what, if she's not in that digital app way of paying, but we got the proof, y'all. Think about it. If she don't got the money to buy the ticket, what's she going to do? Or she might got to sacrifice the rent, pay that up, and still figure out how to get home. This the whole point. It's no telling when they going to let them fly. Meaning she probably got a ticket to go back home right now. But it's no telling when it's going to come. Because remember, she could have went there on a janky-ass flight. They don't even respect that shit. This what a flight service mean a lot. This what a flight service means a lot. You could have went on a janky-ass discount. They treat you like straight trash. But if you came first class, top-notch airline, they'll figure a way to get you back home. It's all. See, I'm telling you this too. Now, which I better get this too. This don't happen to everybody. It's about qualifications and classification wherever you go at. Some of y'all didn't comprehend that. When you go to the hospital, it always been like that. You really get seen on your insurance status. See, it don't matter because you hurting and you sick and you shot or you in labor. They don't care about that because your insurance, classification, status. That blue shield come through that door, pink first. That's how I always been, y'all. So much cold, y'all didn't understand that. You thought everything was race. No, classism. When you traveling, guess what they're going to judge you on? The flight you took, how you caught it, the room you stayed at, all that means something. When you top-notch everything, they kiss your ass. We want you to come back. We want you to come back. When we don't want you to come back, you're going to suffer. We want you to come back, sir. Say I've been going there spending a whole lot of money. They know me like they know me. They're going to make sure I get back to America. Trust me on that. They got ways to make sure I get back, y'all. But when you ain't got that certain classification, they look at your whole shit. She probably was here, son. They're going to make her ass suffer. That's how it work, y'all. It's different if I went to Dubai, right? I'm a business owner, a real business owner. Or say I went to Dubai, I work on Wall Street. They're going to find a way to get me back home on Monday to work. Trust me on that. But when they find out, what you really doing here? Oh, you're a beautician. Oh, okay. Okay. So what you really got going? You know what I'm saying? They looking at her different. We know what you're here for. Because they don't know the code when you go overseas. It's a code. She got on that wig. She got on that track. She got on that blonde hair. We know what she's doing. She got those lashes. We know what she's doing. Told you I don't know. It's a code. That means freaky hoe. And in Dubai, if you're not draped in 3/4 of garments, if a woman is not draped in 3/4 of clothing, they don't respect your ass. And that's how it is. They look at you as a Jezebel, and they're going to treat you like one. And that's how it work, y'all. That's how they work overseas. They don't play. That's why I say, when you deal with Islamic countries, you must know how to go respectfully. All right? And if you don't know that, you ain't supposed to be over there. Period. I flew to Dubai for my 30th birthday. Now I'm stranded 8,000 miles. 8,000 miles Family, it's no such thing as traveling. If I can go from New York to California and back, and that shit will not be 8,000 miles. Told y'all don't know America. Y'all fucking so lost. So lost. I'm going to say it again. I can travel from New York to California, round trip, and it still won't be 8,000 miles. And she stuck 8,000 miles out of our country, y'all. She's gonna wish she can kiss this ground. Told y'all it was all the trick, following celebrities. Them celebrities don't do shit overseas neither. They were using them for promotion. They go for 1 or 2 days, they ass be gone. Celebrities be tricking the hell out of y'all. Tricking the hell out of y'all. And the difference in celebrities, when they go overseas, they get paid to go overseas. That's another difference. Either they getting paid or they on a vacation, a real vacation. That's it. You trying to be cool and down. You want to be down. Because in your mind, y'all timelines made y'all think y'all were celebrities. And y'all thought as long as we do what celebrities do, we going to keep getting money and we going to be respected like celebrities. So I told you it was made for me and everybody else to get brainwashed by our timelines so I can start thinking I'm this celebrity guy and I'm going to do all this shit, but in the end, I'm going to be broke. Y'all going to be laughing at me and I got to go back to a regular job and they're going to say, hey, man, you used to be that guy for no fame. Yeah, I used to listen to you. You thought I was going to live like that. So you really thought I was going to live like that? No, family. I will always be a never was, then a has been. I will never be a has been. But you guys thought I was going to try to be this famous guy, and then one day y'all all going to laugh at me because you see me working somewhere, or you see me doing regular shit, or you catch me an off day, you going to say, that's that guy for no fame. Look at him now. No, it ain't going to be me because I told you I ain't trying to be famous. But they were. Now look at them. All right? So now you have the right. Anybody falling, any content creator that was famous, you now have the right to laugh at their ass because they right back where you at. That's right, y'all. I told you I don't deal with that fake shit. So let's go, y'all. You get it? Meaning, this is my whole point. I don't need no timeline to be gassed up. If I feel like I'm already somebody, I'm a somebody. I don't got to prove it to nobody. That's my whole outlook. Man, we all somebody in our own way. Meanwhile, some people got to be told. Now, let me show you something. The likes is the lie. See, the likes and the views make you think you somebody. And you start getting gassed up. But it's nothing but shit on the screen that's not real. But you're going to believe it. And then when you believe it, you're going to learn in the end, damn, this shit can't do nothing for me. I got all these people on my timeline. Somehow my rent still ain't paid. Somehow I'm still not right. All these people know me, but somehow now I can't come outside. Why? Because I was for no fame, but also I fell off the map so bad, I can't come outside like that. They're going to see me. So I got to hide now. I only can come outside at night, late night, because y'all going to laugh at me. I fell off. That's how it worked. A lot of them going to be hiding out forever. Because when you was a big social media creator and now you ain't getting no money and you falling off, losing everything, you're going to be hiding. And that's what's happening, y'all. A lot of people are hiding out. Now, one more time. Travelers stranded in Dubai are paying huge sums to flee on a private charter. So Fox Business told you 14 hours ago, the people that got money, they leaving. They ain't stuck. They paying whatever they got to pay. Extra grand, extra 500, extra whatever they got to pay, they paying to come home. But now you got the proof. Everybody else, they can't do that. And there's no telling when they coming home at all. I told you, they might trick all they ass to live there. Bitch, you going to be working in a hotel. Sir, you going to be a fucking doorman forever. That's how they might do them like that. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Because if they can't get back and they broke, they going to stay there. And that's what happened. They got to work their way back till they come home. Some shit like that. No, they fuck around, keep their ass. Mess around, they rip up their passport. They play dirty over there. Rip their whole shit up. You working over here now. You going to work in that hotel for life, goddammit. What you going to say? Oh, you didn't know about modern day slavery, huh? You didn't know about that, did you? That's how easy it is, y'all. Rip their shit up. You ain't going to go back to America where? No, you working in this hotel forever. You working over here forever. You going to be a housekeeper. You going to be a doorman. Got it? That's how they play in Islamic countries. You an infidel too. You're not Islamic. You going to work. That's how they going to do. All right, let's go. So she told y'all she did cultural things. She went to a mosque. She went to a fake garden, and she went to the beach. And she also had different kinds of food. So I'm going to tell y'all all, as one of y'all family members, for real, everything she said, you can do that shit right here. I will tell y'all all. She from Texas. Family, I will visit Texas before I go to Dubai. You don't like Texas, but there's a lot of shit I can do in Texas. I tell y'all, I will go to Texas before I go to Dubai. And Texas is one of the places I want to go to. Because I know about these places. I know shit y'all don't know. Y'all judgment on these places is the hood. That's all you know. But when I come to y'all cities, I don't care about your hood. I don't want to see the. I don't travel to see the hood. So you know how y'all racist, right? Just know when I come to y'all city, I'm gonna do everything them so-called white people do. Everything everybody else do, that's what I'm gonna do. You know how you don't like downtown in your city? I'm gonna be right there. You see that Chicago, LA? I'm gonna be where everybody else at that you don't go. Got it? I'm gonna be where the fun at. All right, that's it. I'm gonna be in Texas chilling. I want to eat that good food, all that shit. I don't got no problem with essays. So you gonna go to Dubai and be stuck because you don't know culture. All right? She went all the way there to eat a gyro. Let's go. I'm out here in Dubai prostituting. And a lot of them been getting sex trafficking in Dubai. That's the reason why a lot of them ain't been coming back neither. A lot of them be getting their ass kidnapped. A lot of foreign gangs go there too. Russia, you know what I'm saying, y'all? They be getting their ass kidnapped too. It's the reason why a lot of them don't come back. So let's get into it. Let me show y'all. Let's close out on this real quick. Now, she said she's trying to get back home. And when she get home, she's never going back. But I want to try to get, it is so many of these women that went. Don't forget, it was not all races going to Dubai. It was all the women that watched Real Housewives of Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop. All women that got best friends, all wanted to go to Dubai. All girls that have best friends. I mean, when I say girls, I'm talking about grown-ass women. A lot of them, they want kids because they wanted to stay big-ass kids. It ain't nothing wrong with a woman don't want no children. But just know, a lot of them didn't want kids because they wanted to stay kids. It's the truth, y'all. It's the fucking truth. All right, let's go. Stuck at an airport abroad. No, this is a fad that's been happening. This is the now. A lot of your people ain't never coming back. A lot of them don't know they've been tricked to leave the country and they never coming back. They didn't know that. How long I've been telling y'all, family, all y'all know on this channel, how many times I've been saying the plan is for to get them out of here, right? What's the saying? Get their ass out of here. Bingo. Now y'all see why I coin these slogans and terms. So eventually, a lot of y'all will catch on to what I'm trying to really say because I can't say what I really want to say. Get it? You can't use certain words. The plan, see, we not in the days of slaying people for their land. We don't run people away. They don't do all that violent shit. You let people take themselves out. Okay, you know Russian roulette? You get them the firearm, you put the bullet in it, put it on the table. They're going to do it to themselves in every situation. And that's how it works now. Pandora's box. The hottest fad is what you're looking at. They falling off the cliff every day, y'all. Not knowing. These are the days to stack all the money you can get. They don't know on this channel. I don't explain the forecast for this year. Some people value going down. Some people value going up. This is the year for home ownership. You spending money in Dubai, you could have had money for a house. The rates are down right now. But you know what this means? What I know? You're going to always struggle in America. The smart people have been stacking their money since the pandemic to now, stacking, while everybody else been the one spending, keeping the economy going. And they've been keeping world economies going. The Instagram timeline was for the world economy, not America. Everything on your Instagram timeline was from a foreign entity, even down to Uber Eats and all of that. Y'all supported everything foreign, and I think the country turned their back on y'all, and that's what happened. All right, boom. That's why you see all these tariffs cut, all this flight downing. They knew a lot of y'all were getting y'all merchandise. Y'all were ordering y'all cheap-ass products overseas, overcharging blacks. Y'all were making y'all little money off Facebook and Instagram, but they shut it down. That's what the tariffs is for. Stop everybody that hustles out their house. Stop that. The tariff shut down every hair braider, everybody that does hair out their house. Stop that. I told y'all what it was all about. They stopped the shipments coming in. They stopped EBT. They did all that to throw their whole shit in the hole. Meanwhile, they kept spending money. Now they in a ditch so deep they can't get out. They sweeping up hotels. Flights are grounded. Another storm coming. People been missing work. No, y'all. Everybody that played with that dollar, you gonna miss that American dollar. Trust me. You gonna miss seeing the George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. You gonna miss that shit. Watch what I tell you what happened to them. Check it out, y'all. Today is the anniversary too. Check it out. 1865, Abraham Lincoln's final inauguration was today. History. And y'all know, if I'm not mistaken, he died about a month after this. All right? But I want y'all to see, Abraham Lincoln did all that stuff. Abraham Lincoln did all this stuff to freedom so they could be in America free. Now they stuck in Dubai. But y'all now see what I said? It is some people, they are 1,000% ass backwards. You got it now, right? What else am I keep showing you? They don't go back to Africa. West African farmers turn to TikTok as part of agriculture. Told you Africa got jobs now, farming, businesses. Told you they talk all that shit, but they never go back to Africa, y'all. You got the proof now. They go to Europe, Dubai. They don't even go to Africa. See that? See the Africans? All right now, you got it. See, I told y'all the joke was on y'all. Y'all kept talking about slavery. Abraham Lincoln freed y'all so long ago. But to this day, the same coast, West Africa, they are free and they got their own crops. Right now. Right now. Off the same coast they kept talking about they were stolen from. But the people that live on that coast, they rich now. They not poor. So what happened over here? So when I told y'all, it's a reason why this shit happening. Y'all don't understand. America went through so much shit over this stuff. That's why Sunday, you want to know the truth, tap in. And I didn't even know I didn't even know today was that. But I just know this was time we in. I know we at the end of an era. This era was a judgment of over 100 years. When I tell you, nothing good came out of it. A lot of lives were lost. People got freed. People went broke. A lot of shit happened. But in the end, guess they did, America? Everybody that fought, your ancestors fought in the Civil War, all that, whatever it was, civil rights. In the end, y'all, this is what they did freely. They freely went back overseas after all that American shit. Did it? So you now see who's not appreciating America? Well, just know America turned their back on them. And when I told y'all, don't be surprised if every government program get cut. Don't be surprised. And if you keep thinking it's a red or blue thing, you're mistaken. I'm gonna keep telling you it's a red and white, blue. It's a red, white, and blue thing. What if I told you they just letting the red do the dirty work? Meanwhile, they all together. They all together. They all together. You know how it work? I'm done with your ass. But I just let my friend dust you off real quick. I ain't gonna beat you up. I let my friend do it. That's the red and blue game. See? The blue ain't gonna do it to you. The red gonna do it to you. Get it? But meanwhile, you ain't gonna know where it's coming from. But y'all all got dumped on your head. Y'all got dumped on your head. When you understand who controlled all these timelines, you gonna understand who put them in that goddamn cult called social media cult. That's what happened. We about to really look at if Floyd got this money. Because I told y'all, we was in an era, everybody getting all this money. Now we're starting to see they were none but lies, or they just going broke. So you see that? You just tell all your family members that you love. Don't take your ass overseas. I'll tell y'all this so y'all can tell y'all family. Because when they broke, they going to want to come stay with you. Look, February 28th was meant to be the last full day of my birthday trip to Dubai. That was when the Iranian strike started. Since then, we've been trying to get back to the U.S., but we've hit so many roadblocks. So they didn't read the news before they went. They didn't pay attention while they was there. And I told you, you're going to be on your stupid ass timeline. You ain't going to know nothing else. This was public news before and after. But they didn't know. I told you, y'all believe fake shit 24/7 and you don't know nothing reality. So let me show y'all the facts. They've been there since. Let's go to the facts. Facts. The date they went was, she went in a 20-something. Okay, she went before the 28th. I'm going to get this goddamn date. Here we go right here. They've been there since the 23rd. They left Texas the 23rd and arrived in Dubai the 24th. I bet she's a content creator. I bet she is. No, I know. Because that's the week a lot of them get paid. Been there since the 23rd. Today is March 4th. Rent passed already, y'all. They were supposed to leave the 28th. It's the 4th now. Now, do you think she's coming back? You think they coming back? You think they're going to make it back in time to pay their bills? Or you think when she comes back, her shit might be outside? Who knows, right? Her house might be robbed. Who knows? What she forgot? If she's a social media person and she shows off her house, then they find out she can't come back. It might be some people breaking her goddamn house. I just heard, y'all. You got the facts now. Now, she been there since the 23rd. It's March 4th. Do you think she coming back home? All right. She can't. She's stuck. I planned my birthday trip. See that, grown-ass ladies? Y'all been planning trips with your girlfriend. Your girlfriend came to help you get back. And y'all been traveling on cheat codes, discounts. Everything you need to know before you take your first international flight that will help you navigate the airport. But they didn't tell them hoes you might navigate how to get there and how to get around, but they didn't give you the recipe how to get back home. See that? Y'all was watching all the videos, but they didn't tell you how to get back home now, did they? Told you they all brainwashed y'all. I'm not playing with y'all guys, man. Y'all not who y'all used to be. I used to love y'all to death. Now y'all just somebody else. Mainly y'all. That right there. Y'all the weirdest. Y'all weirdos now, guys. Y'all weirdos. Y'all weird because you can't think without social media, and everything out your mouth is social media. And if it ain't that, you'll follow everything and believe everything. So where's your real brain at? Can the real you stand up? And until we see the real you, it is what it is, man. This means goofy chick to me. Goofy. When I see that. That means her ass brainwashed. Everything you need to know before you take your first. Because remember, they let you know they talking to dummies. Why? Family, we're grown. We're grown. Why would a grown-up need another grown-up to tell them how to take a trip? Because they know they were talking to dumb people. That's going to wind up getting stuck. They knew this. They knew slow people don't know no better. They're going to just go. So you can see they're talking to people like they dumb. Here's how you take your first trip. Because they know people didn't start taking their first trip after 2020, y'all. These are facts. So none of my smart people that travel the world got to know that. There's people overseas from America right now living their life, doing what they do. They don't got to do that. But what I'm telling you is this shit was promoted. People that go overseas from America, they work. They doing things. It's a reason why some people go overseas for different things. Y'all were going for fun. Like it was something better. That's the difference. No. But you'll see they talking to slow people. Everything you need to know before you take your first international flight. Once again, why y'all being groomed to take international flights? You didn't travel 50 states yet. You didn't even do 10 states. You didn't even do 10 states. You didn't even do 5. Now, we start talking cities. You definitely ain't do a lot of cities. But you're going international. Somebody's a loon ball. Somebody's weird. See how somebody weird? Why else they weird, y'all? Everybody going over there. Somehow they all over here. Who's really weird? Who's really weird, y'all? Why? Who's really weird? Why all of them come over here? Go to a corner store right now. Go to a gas station. Go anywhere. How many exclusive Mediterranean restaurants we have? No, everything is right here in America, y'all. I kept telling you. Don't let them fool you. Fool, you got Islamic communities right here. I go to a mosque right here. I can eat halal plates. You don't even know the difference between halal and haram. Oh, I say y'all want to go overseas, you don't know nothing. Y'all want to go to Dubai. But if I said Alhamdulillah, Bismillah Rahim, you don't know what that means. And they're going to know you don't know what that means. And they're going to look at you as a clown. You got it? A clown. If they pull up on you and say, halal, haram, you don't even know what's. But you're going to travel, and then you're going to promote for other people to travel, right? Meanwhile, you don't even know your way in America without a damn GPS. Blind leading the blind. Y'all got it? They don't even know their way around America without a GPS. And they want to tell somebody else how to take a proper flight overseas. Do you now see the blind leading the blind? How many of y'all can travel America without GPS? Raise your hand. I can. I can. I can. It's called I-95 to damn near any other road. All I got to do is take 95 to 85, and I get on that 10, 20, 20 to 10. There you go. Simple. 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 All right? A lot of y'all don't know that. Keep believing dummies, y'all. I'm trying to save a lot of y'all. When you on your timeline, just laugh at the shit, all right? Just laugh. Enjoy it. Don't follow it. Because guess what, y'all? Here go your proof of the followers. They turned them all into goddamn followers. Black Lives Matter is now fighting each other, y'all. You got it now. Black Lives Matter people are fighting each other over money. He whooping that girl ass. Know why? She called his ass out. She said, you got that beef? You stealing, nigga. He got mad and beat her ass, y'all. Yes, he did. And don't forget, y'all, this is world news. World news. Told you, everybody got to focus on y'all. You know how on your camera you can put in a zoom? Just know the whole world zoomed in on y'all whole life. And the word is y'all fucking failures and y'all getting flushed down the toilet. Caught on video. Illinois Black Lives Matter founder brawls with female worker who accused him of misusing cash, stealing. Didn't I tell you these Negroes can't eat without programs because the welfare system got smart. We create a whole bunch of shit, EBT, BLM, ANT, whatever we need for them to sign that paperwork and get this goddamn money, we're going to get their ass. And when it's all said and done, we're going to shut down the programs, and then they're going to destroy each other. And that's what they're doing right now. Got it now? Don't worry, y'all. They destroyed neighborhoods. Now they're destroying each other. What if I told you the main people homeless is Black Lives Matter? Yes, they are. They are. Because everybody that was protesting did not have a job. How we know that? Nobody with a job protest during work hours, and nobody with a job will protest so their face will be on TV and camera so they can lose their job. No, they gathered up all the poor people of America and put their ass in programs for fucking money. And they did it. But the thing is, they ended up homeless after that, sleeping in the woods, off the grid, in their car. I know who all of them are, living in fucking hotels. I know who the fuck they are, traveling all over the place with nowhere to fucking go. I know what happened to y'all, because they dumped y'all on y'all head. The plan was y'all gonna march, protest, fuck shit up. Y'all whole job was to create dysfunction online. I told you, I knew y'all. Y'all whole organization was online playing. They told y'all to disrupt any chat, disrupt anybody talking about 47, disrupt anybody talking politics. They had y'all all online, but somehow y'all all disappeared. It was also rainbow programs. It was all type of programs y'all did for housing and checks. So what are we talking about? We're talking about how now y'all shit cut and y'all turning on each other and y'all homeless. These are facts. 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 All right? So, everybody that went against the country, you're going to suffer. I'm going to tell you again. It's a reason why it's like that. The rest of y'all, forever, you might live on the other side of America in darkness. This ain't no disrespect. It's just the truth. The truth. They pushed all y'all ass to the desert, y'all. You didn't know that? Yeah. They pushed y'all they tricked y'all all live in the desert. They really was telling y'all get the hell out of here. All y'all. Tell y'all, man. I know y'all whole script. It's the reason why it's like that, y'all. They had a plan to get all y'all the hell out of here. And however many y'all left, you're gonna move in the west somewhere. You're gonna be somewhere with some fucking desert at. Period. Desert means no life. Desert means cut off from the rest of society. That's what they did, y'all. So whether you know it or not, if you followed the shit, you got tricked in a cult. The plan was, all y'all gonna move to Vegas, like I said. That's the plan. All right? You're gonna go to Dubai where it's deserts. You're gonna be in America living with deserts. Meanwhile, no, we live with fresh running water and shit like that. You talking about beaches. That bitch never been to Virginia Beach. She never been to Myrtle Beach. Talking about she went to Dubai to see the beaches. Man, stop it. Stop it. All right, let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. What they say? What happened to the lady that went to Dubai and got arrested? Black woman in Dubai missing. Told you the word is on y'all. Y'all going missing. Y'all being found in trunks, all type of shit, cut up in basements. So, travelers are scrambling to flee. You got it now, right? You got it now? American lady Sonia Robinson is facing 5 years in prison in Dubai. You see them stupid ass eyebrows? Told y'all, it's a code. Everybody that looks like the timeline, they're all in the same cult. They're in a mind program. They're all brainwashed. They're going to have painted fucking lashes, painted eyebrows. They're going to have the same family. They're going to have the same exact face, period. That's how you're going to know. They all going to have the same face. Got it? They're in the same cult. Same face, same hair. They all going to look the same, talk the same, do the same. They're all brainwashed, y'all. You got it now? That's where we at now. So with people now, all you got to do is listen to them. I know the bitch is weird for my eyebrows. Simple. She one of them. That's how I know. All right? They all in the same cult. You got it? Same cult, y'all. See the painted eyebrows? Same cult. Sorry to tell you that. It's a cult. They gave y'all a look. The look was going to be your identity to identify y'all wherever you're at. I told you, I just figured it all out. I didn't always know. I just figured it out. They know who's brainwashed by social media about how they look, y'all. That's how they know. See that? Because they know they all gonna look the same. And it was supposed to be like that. In this new tracking system, the people they wanted to track, you can track them by having them all look the same and act the same. Because they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Americans stranded in Dubai. So now y'all got it. Struggle without government evacuation assistance. You got it? That also means America is not going to rush to come get their ass. Get it? You got it right here. They will struggle without government evacuation assistance. There you have it. So I told you, they promoted. The stupid rap was promoted to you, and you going to do it. Here's some more proof. Boosie Badass seeks permission to go to China. And that's why. Why is a Negro that keep getting arrested in America with all these crimes promoting to go to China? Why? Told you, man, it's a promotion for y'all to get the hell out of here. That's why. And you still gonna see nobody care about no damn Boosie, no like, no comments. But let me show you, man. I just want to try to get. When I told y'all 24, the word is a lot of y'all became foreigners. And the real plan been, well, let's get the foreigners out of here by any means. So some of them got to go to Dubai, and we got to keep and make their ass be stuck over there. Fuck it. Some of them are going to be stuck in Jamaica, wherever the fuck they go. Make sure they get stuck there some kind of way. Or when they come home, somehow they lose their shit one way or another. So you see that? Being that they want to do everything but the American way. What's that? Food, clothing, shelter, family. Get it? Your house, your home, a garden, something. Basic shit. They want to be everything else. Well, let them be. And then let them see how it feels to no longer be an American. They thinking they turned their back on America so bad, they really don't get. They turned their back on all their families. They turned their back on everybody that came before them that wanted a piece of the American dream. See, they didn't know they was going to spite their own country so much. They was also going to erase their ancestors' history and put all their ancestors to shame. Today is the day Abraham Lincoln was inaugurated. This marks the freedom that y'all guys had. And to this day, you willingly take trips overseas. Well, you got a black Negro from down south promoting go to China when the civil rights movement was in the South. No, I told y'all what happened. They fought to be treated as Americans. They wanted all American equal rights. They never promoted leave America, butt face. Y'all dummies gonna do that because you ain't American no more. You just didn't get the message yet. You didn't get it yet. You will. 5 airport services. Must-haves. See that? These are the people been traveling. Yo, y'all, gather around, Americans. All my real Americans. They tried to make me think traveling was something new. Can you see now? It was only one people on the whole planet that just started traveling after 2020 like that. Got it now? But what they didn't get in the end, they gonna wish they had all that traveling money. That traveling money gonna be why they broke. And I want y'all to get this, my American people. They made all that money off you and then took that money overseas. So like I kept telling you, the joke's on you. Okay, lady, you get your hair done from her. Y'all so happy she do y'all hair. She do y'all hair. She get all y'all money. And then she gonna brag to y'all on her Dubai trip on the same timeline. And you gonna keep giving her your money because you're stupid. Y'all became influence whores. You see somebody with clout, she got an influence. I'm gonna get my hair done from her, so I'm gonna get some influence too. I'm gonna get some shine. She did my hair too. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, she taking all y'all money. She bought her Benz, taking trips with all y'all shit. Now her ass broke. But you the one help her get money. No, y'all was paying people money. They take y'all money, floss on your ass, and you ain't going nowhere. And they just kept doing it, rubbing it in y'all face on the same timeline after taking your money. So I've been telling y'all, man, when I made certain statements like, yo, I want to try to get that with me. Like, yo, I already have certain things because I know how people are. Please don't think y'all donate. I'm going to take this with y'all money. I'm going to do this. No, I already got jewelry. I got everything already. I don't need your money. I said that because people be thinking like that. Well, if we give them money, you know what I'm saying? And I also know this. I'm the type, I'm not going to floss on people. That's just me. See? But your people do that. They train to floss on your ass. Meaning, the same people they get money from, they'll floss on your ass to remind you how broke you are. They're going to make sure they show you all the things you can't do. Why they take your money? I'm not into that kind of shit. All right? Humility, man. Humility. But now you got it, right? The key word, no more money, y'all. That's why Black Lives Matter fighting themselves. No more money. You know, when I say in the end, they're going to turn on each other, here you got it. Money. Illinois Black Lives Matter founder brawls with female, beating up a woman. Now, what's the last thing I said? Didn't I tell you they fight for every right, but they don't fight for woman abuse? I already know who he is. I already know who he is because I know in all their organizations. I already know who he about. I already know what they were trafficking through their organizations, disguised. I know what they was doing, and they was getting freaky in them hotels. I know what they were doing. They had criminals with them, all type of shit. I know what they were doing in these organizations. Ex-criminals. Why you think my son was with Antifa? Ex-criminal. Mad ex-criminals are getting payouts. I know what they were doing. They were paying criminals. That's why they didn't have no job. Just know they showing who they are. And when I said, you will see all these organizations, they can't stand up for woman abuse. You're going to see that. No such thing as woman abuse. They don't fight for that. They don't fight for minor abuse. They don't fight for domestic violence. No, no, no. See it right here? So I keep telling you, it's all exposed, guys. Fool, they didn't pay you to stand up for black people. You paid for something else. So none of y'all can take up for black people, only in chat rooms, not in real life. Y'all cannot march down the block and say, we tired of these women getting, no, you can't do it. You can't. Because this is who you are. Black Lives Matter, campaign across the whole world with their racist shit. Meanwhile, they beat the hell out of each other. You hear me? They beat the crap out of each other. Straight up. Who they talking to now, y'all? Now we're going to look at it now, y'all. Everybody gather around. We're going to look at, is Floyd really broke? Is he broke? Is he really going broke? According to my calculations, he's going broke. Not saying he is broke. But from 1.2 billion to 400 million, that's 800 million gone. That's called going broke. Family, let's break it down to regular money. I like to do this shit. Regular money, y'all. You got $1,200, right? You got $1,200. I saw you on Friday, you had $1,200. I come back on Monday, you got $400. You going broke, right? Bingo, same shit. You just had $1,200 on Friday. Now you got $400. You going broke. It's that simple. You gonna start penny pinching that $400. I bet you gonna start holding that shit tight. You going broke. Same shit. He had 1.2 billion. He down to 400 million. We know in reality he ain't nowhere broke, but he got lawsuits coming up. Check it out. Floyd Mayweather's rumored money troubles, because they won't let him go, y'all. They won't let it go. So let's go. This is the update. Floyd Mayweather's net worth is estimated to be over 400 million as of early 2026. He's not broke, but he's not making no money. Driven by a career that generated over $1 billion in revenue. So he made 1.2 billion for a fact. Known as money, he is one of the highest paid athletes in history, with total career earnings including endorsements surpassing an inflation adjusted 1.2 billion. So he had 1.2 billion by 2021. I finally get to prove to y'all what I've been saying. You're going to see 2021 pandemic hit. So I told you they all the same. Floyd is just like Jay-Z. What's wrong with y'all? All of their money took a dive, just like Diddy's did. All of them are under 500. Look, one man is still fronting. When I told you, he want me to think he made $1 billion in a crisis. How the fuck you made $1 billion in a crisis? Jay, when all this shit started, you had 1.5. Before the Diddy shit, God, you had 1.5 still. How the hell you the only man made $1 billion in a crisis and everybody else losing money with no proof you made $1 billion? No proof at all. So, but that rapper guy, he wants me to think he didn't lose no money at all. And I don't believe him. So let's go right here. He grossed 1.2 billion. What does this mean? For those who don't understand money, Floyd was supposed to flip that money. If Elon and them on 300 billions up, they supposed to flip them 1 billions. He's supposed to be getting closer to 2 billion. Rihanna did. Floyd's supposed to be 1.5. He had 1.2 2021. But remember, the pandemic stopped their money. They were spending. They still have responsibilities. They still got to pay taxes. And Floyd got lawsuits. Their money been sinking, y'all, and they're not making no money. And this happened. So I want y'all all to get this when I've been telling y'all this shit. If this thing is happening to Floyd, what you think is happening to everybody else with no name? Why? When I told you they all working online now. When I told you all these rappers are broke. If Floyd Mayweather can take a loss of hundreds of millions, what you think everybody else got? No, I told y'all they don't have nothing. They don't got no money, y'all. They only have online in monetization. You got the proof of Floyd. Because y'all don't get, if you're not making money, you losing money in their game. Their game, they lose when they don't make. So if he lost millions since the pandemic, we know everybody else lost. When I kept saying, it's a reason why they old ass going back to work. It's a reason why T.I. and them beat. No. There's no way around this no more. They all been fronting. So I ain't knocking Floyd. But Floyd is all of y'all proof they've been losing money. And the only way they can control what you know is through trending topics. Due to the gatekeeper bloggers, you're not going to know who really going broke like that. Because the bloggers know if everybody go broke, we ain't going to have no more money. So we got to make it like somebody winning. Meanwhile, they not. So I'm going to tell you again. If you don't hear nobody getting a new deal, a real deal, they ain't getting no money. They not. They can take all the pictures they want. These are the facts right here. 100 million is going broke after you made $1 billion, you know. Yes, it is. It's called going broke. He's not broke, though. He is going broke. He's going broke. And like we said, some people don't look at spending habits. We don't know how much millions he spent a year. You see what I'm saying, y'all? We don't know how much. Oh, this the other thing everybody forgot, y'all. It hit me this morning because I forgot. You know what make all this shit reality real fast? Gambling, y'all. Gambling. They bet millions. Let's break it down to regular money, y'all. Not hard. You got $1,000. You go to the blackjack, $2 blackjack. Is it possible to go broke at the $2 blackjack with $1,000? It's possible, right? It's possible that $2 blackjack can still take a chunk out your money, period. So just know they bet millions. Shit like that. Bet that million back. Bet that $500,000 back. Bet that back. It's not hard, y'all. If you from 2021, and Floyd live in Vegas, I tell you they all in the trap, y'all. I swear to God, they in a trap. Now, if Floyd lives somewhere else, he be stacking his money in Vegas. Ain't nothing to do but spend money. They use that food to keep the economy boosted. No, y'all, this shit for real. His money pay taxes in that goddamn state. You ain't going nowhere, boy. You paying taxes. So this is how this shit works. Check it out. You Floyd, but since 2021 to now, you've been betting millions and losing. It's not hard to lose the millions, y'all. Is it hard to lose $100 at a casino? Nope. Is it hard to lose $1 million when you rich? Nope. So it's not hard at all. Now you think you gambling 4 years straight, 5 years straight, paying all your bills, and you just gambling. You Floyd, you don't want nobody to know you taking losses. You big man, a couple times he could have said, man, I got 10 million. Bet that shit back. See what I'm saying, y'all? It's not hard. Because I thought about it. That gambling shit also helped speed their ass up to go broke fast. Yes, it did. And then you're going to see the NBA dealing with a gambling crisis. Yo, y'all, it's a lot of shit I can't put all together in one show. It's not a mistake. They have crashed the black market and turned them into the black market. They crashing their stocks, y'all. They've been doing it. But I want y'all to get, remember when I said it ain't going to just be music? Now you're watching it in sports. You're watching it all over. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake, y'all. That's why you have never seen all this shit at one time. Shannon Sharp lawsuits all together. You're going to see somehow money is, all their money is being targeted some kind of way. Tyler Perry. What that lawsuit on him about? All right. No, y'all, they all collapsing in our face. And we forgot about the gambling habits. That's the quickest way to go broke. Don't matter how much money you got, y'all. That gambling shit. Floyd putting up, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Because remember, they gamble with rich people too. So they gamble with billionaires. That's how it works. Elon and them gamble too. Jeff Bezos, they gamble. So you gambling with the billionaires, they putting up 10 million, 5 million. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. Bet that shit back. Bet it back. But you doing that shit for years and years. Fool, it's not hard to go broke. It's not. It's not. I'm going to tell y'all again, y'all. This shit happened to me. When the sports bet first came out, after a year, I looked at that shit. I told y'all, $5,000 went through my hands in transaction. But I only made $200 profit. All right? So I'm telling you, that's how the shit works. You doing all this uploading, you doing all this gambling, but when the facts is at the end. Fool, you just made your money back in $200 extra. Meanwhile, they got all that money. You had to work to get your money back. That's how it works. You think you're getting over, but you're not. That's how that gambling shit works. So if you're a compulsive gambler, it don't matter how much money you got. You look up, man, he done jugged off this much. Or the money he bet, he just made it back. So you could have been betting for a year, but you just making money back. You think you winning, but you just making money back. You ain't do shit because you ain't making no money. That's the difference. It's a difference if I bet in a year and 5,000 went through my hands, but it's not a $5,000 profit. I only made a $200 profit. I'm the one got jerked. Got it? Same thing with them. He might have been gambling his ass off, but Floyd out all that gambling, you might have only made an extra 4, 5 million, some shit like that. Meanwhile, you done jerked a lot of money, bro. And it's not hard. It's not hard. So check it out. Let's get into the facts, y'all. Of Floyd Mayweather money, man. These are the facts. His career earnings. Mayweather's career highlighted by massive pay-per-view fights. Y'all remember all them fights for $100 a fight. All right. Against Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor has generated roughly $24 million. he generated 24 million from 2 fights alone. Highest paid athlete. He was named the highest paid athlete in the world, by Forbes in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2018. Then you're going to see this guy named Hova started trying to be the richest man after Floyd. Current legal action. As of February 2026, Mayweather is suing Showtime, claiming he is owed at least $340 million. Damn. He's suing Showtime for $340 million due to alleged financial concealment, which could significantly impact his net worth. Hold on, y'all. This throwing me in a loophole. I didn't know he was suing Showtime for $340 million. So are they trying to say this is part of his salary? I don't know what they're saying. But check it out. They saying he is owed at least $340 million due to alleged financial concealment, which could significantly impact his net worth. So when they say that's his net worth, are they trying to say that $340 million from Showtime is part of it? Because I told you sometimes that's what they do. Sometimes they be in deals on the table, meaning the money, the payout is set in the contract, but sometimes the companies renege and do certain shit to get out the contract. So they don't got to pay you the rest of that money. So I'm trying to see, is that part of it? Because if they say he got $400 million left and he fighting for that $340 million, I don't know. And I don't want to be wrong. But here's what's going on. So I didn't know as we speak, he's suing Showtime. I don't think Floyd's going to win that one. Let's go right here. His luxury assets. His wealth supports a lavish lifestyle, including a $60 million private jet, a $25 million Beverly Hills mansion, and a massive collection of luxury cars. That still don't add up to having 1.2 billion. And everything we looking at right here is still not even 100 million. Where all that money go at? No, let me find out, Floyd, you was doing the same thing Jay-Z and them did. I told y'all, these guys be lying, y'all. They be lying. I told so much shit was proven through that Diddy trial. That's how I got the information for all this shit. When I found out Diddy and Jay-Z was doing the same thing, they were in 10-year deals. 10-year deals, 100 million apiece. They was chalking that up as $1 billion net worth. And I told y'all that's what they were all doing. Since Diddy been in jail, the truth came out, 400 million. And I'm telling you, that other guy, he the same. That other guy is not a billionaire like that. I don't believe that shit. Because they would claim, it's just like you at your job. You just got hired. They gonna pay me $120,000. I'm worth $120,000 on salary. You are worth that, but you didn't make it yet. They were doing the same shit. I'm in a deal with Duce for $1 billion. I'm straight. But they didn't know shit was gonna be messed up like that. So being that things are the way they are, that guaranteed money is gone. See, that's what it was, y'all. They were banking. See, this is how they run. It's the nigga kingdom. They have money in a deal, but they run to the timeline and tell us all the money they got, but they don't. It's in a contract. Got it? It's in a contract. Same thing y'all know from sports. You got it now. The sports player signs the deal. He just got signed for $100 million. But us, the smart, we know what? It's not all up front. He might get $20 million up front. What else people don't get about athletes? People don't get, they get paychecks. People don't still get to this day, LeBron get paychecks. They get paid on the 1st of 15 like everybody else, y'all. Y'all don't get that neither. They get regular paychecks. 1st, 15, shit like that. Meaning their money is not all up front. But they were running to us. I'm worth $100 million. Meanwhile, they only got $20 million up front. The rest of the money gonna come out month by month by month by month by month for the next 5 years. And that's how they money run. But you looking at them like, man, he got $500 million, man. He got $500 million. So they were playing all of us. No, Jay-Z was on $100 million a year contract, which equal $1 billion in 10 years. I told you they was in slave contract, guys. They were so thirsty to be billionaires. They were in 10-year contracts. Who that? Jay-Z, Diddy, Kanye, just like I told y'all, Kanye spazzed out to get out that deal with Adidas. He was in a 10-year contract. Yeezy was like, I ain't doing this shit no more. Fuck that. Spazzed out. Got out the contract. They were in 10-year contracts, y'all. That's how they became the billionaire status. They got in the $1 billion contract during the Atlanta run, 2012, Ciroc. That's why in the pandemic, their 10 years was up. During the pandemic, I told y'all I know what all this about. 2021, Floyd Mayweather started spending his money. When you saw Jay-Z take out a PPP loan, Kanye. 2022, when Diddy and them started going to jail, they lost those contracts. But they were only claiming billionaire because they was getting paid $100 million a month. So as long as y'all bought the Duce and Ciroc, they was gonna get $100 million a month. Period. That's what happened. But at the end of the contract, when we in the pandemic, the bar shut down, the liquor bench stopped moving, y'all drinking Casamigo, y'all stopped drinking all the other shit. They start losing money, and then some things happened after that. But that's why I kept telling y'all about y'all favorite rapper. It was never proven he had $1 billion in cash. He had $1 billion net worth. You got your proof now with Floyd. He was counting $340 million of that Showtime money. All right, let's go. You got your facts. Floyd, current legal action. He's suing. You got his wealth. All of this shit was for you know who. The people that look up the rich people, they still didn't understand. These guys started making up numbers because they know you was going to bow down. When you want another grown man to bow down to you, you let that man know your net worth. And when you online all day, you going to see men screaming out about other men's net worth and how much they got and all this other shit. Who the best and who not. All right? Because they do. See, that's why I told you I don't knock the entertainers. The entertainers perform for the fans. Mayweather perform for the young boys. I'm talking about the grown men that are boys. They perform, him and 50 of them, they perform for the men that's broke, the kids. That's why they do this shit, y'all. To stunt, to have fun on you. So y'all can talk and chirp. That's why they do it, y'all. All right? Told you, man, cash money mean grown man. I don't care if you got $40 in your pocket right now. That means man. And you got a card. That's why they do this to y'all, man. They be stunting on y'all men. This for the men. So look, he has wasted $1 billion. That dude is not broke. So they say he ain't broke. He's not broke. He's going broke. All right? Strip joints are supposed to be money makers because it said Mayweather owned a strip club. Strip clubs are supposed to be money makers. He was overpaid as a miniature boxer. Now he is trying to be a con artist like Jake Paul to salvage his reckless spending. There you have it. They also making it like Floyd and them been hating on Jake Paul because Jake Paul getting that money. So now they want to come out. But what they say right here, y'all, an old cliche we heard. A fool and his money will soon depart. If he blew through over $500 million, let him get back with his mind. Ingenuity instead of his fists. When 50 fights with 0 defeats, but don't have enough sense to manage half of $1 billion, knock yourself out. So they said, people, there's no excuse. Because it's a fact he made $1.2 billion. So y'all know, you can blow $200 million, you can blow $300 million, you can blow $400 million. You still supposed to be up a strong 800. You supposed to be up over 500 easy. What else we don't know? Family, I told y'all y'all don't understand. Y'all believe so much fake shit. As far as we know, Floyd got to break somebody off money every month, every year. As far as we know, people get percentages off his ass. I know about boxing. As far as we know, every year, Floyd got to kick out 5% here, 3% there, 10% to that one. Every year, his ass got to kick off, man. I don't know how this shit works. Like I said, I ain't stupid, bro. I'm saying, you going to kick that money up. Hey, Floyd, you don't want to wake up sleep one day now, do you? Do you? Hey, Floyd, you don't get why they keeping you in Vegas. They let you know, bro. You don't want to end up in their desert now, do you? All right, then. Yeah, Floyd, as long as you stay in Vegas, the desert is always an option for you. Y'all got that? All right. You are correct. Word. His spot in Vegas is trash. He slept with all of them. They said, you got dirty chicks in Vegas, bro, and you sleep with all of them. Floyd? Told you, man. I'm not playing with y'all. I did my homework, y'all. Vegas is the designated toilet bowl of the country now. Yup. There you have it, y'all. Check it out. This is not my opinion, y'all. I'm just telling you how it's set up. A person who cannot read will never be smart financially. Oh, shit. You see this, y'all? So now when I tell y'all these things, people don't respect people no more because they just got money. You raised like that. People call it what it is now. This is what it is now. I tell you, nothing is arguing, debating. Everybody got an opinion. It's not a fact. But the facts is he made 1.2 billion and people go make their comments. All right? So now you're going to see the can't joke read. I mean, he can't read jokes. When I tell you, y'all, this is also payback from a lot of people. When y'all kept talking this talk and y'all was so proud that everybody's ragging your ass. That's what's happening. Everybody y'all rally behind, I know you turned on them now, but it don't work like that. Y'all all getting baked. Because this was a joke they don't understand. You can joke on Mayweather all day. Where you think most of that money come from? Y'all would have made one saying Mayweather, Mayweather, Mayweather. That's y'all money on the table. That's your shit. There wouldn't be no such thing as Money Mayweather if they didn't support him like that. Now would it be? All right then. All right, y'all, let's go. Everybody got a cut. Lesson never learned. He made over 1.2 billion in estimated earnings. 300 million just from the Manny Pacquiao fights alone. Damn. And he's going broke. I know he's broke compared to our broke. Meaning, I know he's not broke compared to our broke, but see right here, it's on a much different level. Under 100 million is going broke after you made 1.2 billion. Why they saying that? I think is what they saying, y'all. Because you see they saying 400 million, but according to this lawsuit with Floyd, I think they're trying to say 340 million of this 400 is wrapped up in that Showtime money. Now, I don't know if Showtime promised him that. Whatever's in the contract, he could have been putting that with his net worth, that 340. But that, let's say the 340 million from Showtime is a payout in the next 3 years or some shit, 4 years. Let's just say it's that. That money is not in his pocket, but he claiming it as a net worth because that's what they counted. They were counting money that was owed to them as well as their net worth. So they basically said, if he don't get that 340, he really only got 60 million, under 100 million. That's what is trying. That's what I'm getting from it. Not saying it's a fact, but that's what I'm getting from this story. Because when they say he's trying to sue for 340, that really means they owe him that. Let's go. A person who cannot read will never be smart with finances. What else? People that can't read, when they get cheated, they also be embarrassed to admit they got cheated because they couldn't read. Can we assume somebody might have cheated Floyd out a lot of money too? Can we assume that too? Can we assume maybe a lot of people became millionaires just hanging with him because he can't read, if that's the case? All right. It's possible, y'all. It's not hard, y'all. Y'all saw this shit a lot of times. Mike Tyson went broke. Now, let's say, if he can't read, let's say that's true. It's possible he's going broke. Let's look at the debt, the gambling. The gambling and can't read alone is enough why he can go broke. All right, let's go. Can't help himself. Not a very smart guy. So y'all, see that? Y'all want respect for money, but you never knew how important it was to be respected for your intelligence. People respect smart people, y'all. The rich, elite, it don't matter. Y'all didn't know that. They told you the scarecrow. And you never gonna be able to buy a brain. None of that shit. You don't got brains. You didn't know that when a human don't have brains, you don't have to respect them. Because it really means they're either a child or they got the animal of a dog. And they got to be trained to do shit or told to do shit. They don't respect you guys. I told you, y'all guys were told lies. Money, power, respect was the biggest lie you ever believed. Money don't give you power. It don't make people respect you. Respect is respect. When people respect you, you will make money. And when you make money, you will become influential, and that will be your power. Because now people will follow you for your success story. They gave them fake success stories. You was going to follow fake success stories, and then you are going to be fake and unsuccessful. All right? Their success was given. It wasn't too much earned like that. See that? So as you got it, right? They don't respect him, y'all. Y'all didn't get it so many code words. When you say somebody's stupid, you know what they calling him? N-I-double-G-A. When they say he's not a smart guy, you know what they really mean? He's an N-I-double-G-A. Because they say he's ignorant. I told you, when you don't know now, you're considered ignorant. All right? And it wasn't coincidence. N-I-G-G-A got the same letters as the word ignorant. All right? Code words. Can't help himself. Not a very smart guy. Everybody knows he has money, yet he still needs to show it off. Absolutely one of the most financially ignorant people I've ever seen. A very definition of rich. See that? I'm giving y'all the codes. Now, if I didn't even see that ignorant part, I already know what he was saying. Well, I tell you, there's many ways you can dress it up where you can get this right in your face. This from to their face. Y'all kept thinking it's just an N-word. Nope. By somebody saying he's not a very smart guy. He's a dummy. He's a dumb N-I-G-G-A. He's ignorant as hell. Told you, that's your new title, guys. Period. Until you debunk the shit. That's what everybody think of you. Why? You got money, you go broke. You take trips, you get stuck. Don't matter. All right? You take trips, you get stuck. All right? You're free money. You be in programs, you go broke and beat on yourself. Black Lives Matter. Tell you, that's why nobody respect y'all. It's a track record. It's a proven fact now. All right? From the rich to the poor. Just give y'all what I said. That's all I'm showing you, the update. All right. This the part gonna hurt a lot of y'all, but it's the honest God truth. The joke is on Americans, like I said. Y'all been fighting so much, y'all forgot about responsibilities and basic shit. Hundreds of squatters took over vacant New York City housing apartments. Let me clarify this for you. Hundreds of squatters took over vacant, empty project apartments. People are so broke and homeless, they're breaking into the projects. I told you, if you got a project apartment, be proud of yourself. Anybody with shelter, be happy today. And if you're really happy, kiss the wall or some shit like that. It's okay to kiss your wall. You're going to learn to respect that house. Your house is what makes you an American. Remember that part. When you go to welfare, government assistance, that makes you an American. You're American too, fool. But you forgot that. So, when you see people so fucked up, they got to break into a project home to live, here's your proof. No, that's called Arctic Blast, froze their ass. That Arctic Blast made them break in project houses. You get it? That's what it did. Hundreds of squatters. Now let's remix this. Hundreds of Americans took over vacant apartments. I bet you they all had phones. I bet you they all was scrolling. I bet you they was on YouTube and Instagram every day. Y'all want to bet? I seen the brokest niggas outside walking with nothing on, but that nigga had that phone in his hand. I saw it yesterday. He gonna keep that phone. Phones are for bums now, y'all. I'm just being real. I say shit like that. Not that I mean it, but I want y'all to get the formula what I be trying to tell you. No, bums love their phone because that's all they got. Hundreds of New Yorkers took over vacant project apartments. Y'all see it, right? All right. The reality is being hidden. I'm going to say at least 50 to 70% of the urban community is financially in a crisis. Shame on New York City housing. No excuse for inadequacy, especially with homeless and all-night high. Let's get New York families off the streets into those vacant apartments. I'm going to wake y'all up again this last time. It was never no such thing as being poor in the city. They started that poor shit for black people in these cities so they can live and work. They've been trying to tell y'all to get the hell out these cities because you can't afford it. But y'all remedy is crying, screaming, and protesting, still saying this ain't right because you won't get it through your head. If you are my peoples, and every time you call me, I don't answer the phone, what does that mean? If you knock on my door, and you know damn well my car outside, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to even look through the window so you see me looking through the blinds, and I don't answer the door. You still don't get it yet, huh? Maybe it's cool I don't fuck with you no more. You don't get it, do you? So didn't I tell you some people don't get it through their head because somebody got to tell them everything? Or the Sandman got to take them away? They've been trying to tell y'all so many different ways we don't rock with y'all like that no more. But you don't get it. Who they talking about? The old New Yorkers. Me and others. Just that I got it through my head a long time ago. And I understood a long time ago. Fool, the day you need New York for anything is the day you dead. I learned that shit a long time ago. All right? So, what y'all didn't get is, y'all thought y'all was going to keep crying. No! You the only one crying now. You want to talk about jealousy and envy. Brownsville, Brooklyn. A predominantly real black neighborhood where my family from. Housing lottery. Launching brand new fresh housing with low income rates. Guess who won't be moving in there? Let's rewind it, y'all. America. I want y'all to see. Everybody who went against America turned their back on them. They're going to suffer. I'm going to ask y'all again. How many of y'all ever lived in a brand new home? A brand new apartment? So once again, New Yorkers, you're brainwashed by Instagram because you was the most brainwashed online. But what you didn't know is the plan was for all y'all to be brainwashed online 5 years straight. And when you look up, you're going to be missing. You're going to be missing in action. Told y'all to play. If you didn't tap into this channel, if you thought it was talk, sorry. Brownsville. Them shits look beautiful, don't they? On one hand, y'all complaining about you ain't got no heat. You're complaining about this, that, and the third. You're protesting about nursing pay. All at the same time, I told you, they just let y'all march, talk. Meanwhile, you don't know nothing else. You don't know you already been replaced. The apartment's been built. The list been filled up. They already know who getting them, and you ain't getting shit. And you going to keep talking, because that's the plan. You're going to talk your way into a ditch. Did you move yet? Sorry. Everybody started moving 2021, 22. Still talking, huh? You about to sink. Yeah, you're going to blame the mayor, even though it ain't his fault. You're going to blame everybody. You just didn't figure out yet your grown ass has run out of people to blame. You didn't notice that yet. I know this shit hurts y'all, but it's a harsh reality we all got to go through. I just accepted all this shit a long time ago. And it's not a coincidence a lot of my family members in that area died in that same project house. Is it a coincidence I got over 3 family members dead from the same household in that same neighborhood? Is that a coincidence? No, I know what happened. No, I know. My people that moved in that neighborhood moved in there when that shit first started. My aunt moved to Brownsville when they first started letting blacks move in the projects in Brooklyn. That's how long she lived there. She raised all my cousins there till they were goddamn 40 plus. But I'm going to just leave it at that, y'all. This the new Brownsville. When y'all get this to y'all head, the new America has nothing to do with the old America. The new America is only for the people that are living a straight, narrow life. And I'm not talking sexuality. I'm talking about people that can pay their own fucking bills, people that can take care of themselves, people that can do whatever the hell they want. I give it to you right now. America is designed for everybody to live a good life within legal boundaries. If you can do whatever you want within legal boundaries. That's how America is now. You can cry all you want, you can complain, but you're just going to be considered this little kid that can't take care of himself no more. All right? That's all it is. That's all it is. All right, boom. See that project? The project's doing so bad, they got people breaking into projects to live. In New York, as this going on, thousands in New York City must work to keep SNAP benefits. They've been telling y'all to run. Telling y'all, get out of here. They telling you, we ain't got nothing for you. Y'all chasing smoke. You're trying to still live, go to pantries, but everybody else got everything. They straight. They don't got to go to pantries. Plus, when y'all was dealing with Black Lives Matter, protesting, when y'all was quitting y'all jobs, they was going to work. So it was a plan. Black Lives Matter. When y'all was running the whole country, everybody else was going to work, taking y'all jobs. That's what happened. That's why now y'all don't got no jobs and everybody else do. Black Lives Matter movement meant everybody marching was unemployed, period. Millions. Black on black crime, you got it, right? A man beating on a black woman, Black Lives Matter. They knew that shit was a lie. How the hell Black Lives Matter when they're the #1 domestic violent participants? Huh? Stop it. You know goddamn well they beat on a woman like it ain't nothing, bro. You know what they do? Especially in Chicago. Because a lot of them men in Chicago, guess what they really like? Ha, ha, ha. Guess what they really like? All men that hit women with punches, guess what they really like? That's right. That's right. All right? Let's go. Oh, New York. Check this out, New York. They say y'all begging for food stamps. Y'all homeless. You ain't getting no new housing. And they say y'all favorite couple ugly. New York, we got pranked. Clarissa Shields clapped back after sparking heat. Shade Room. Well, they get more likes than everybody else. They get 340-something comments. But look what they said about them. Check this out. Damn, they ugly. I guess that's a PSA announcement. So I told you wherever they go, they get trashed. They said, damn, they ugly. Told you, man. Nobody respect them no more, y'all. Nobody respect y'all. Not under that umbrella. So I got a question for you. It ain't hard to figure out. You think this rap shit gonna keep making money? Do you think that? You believe that shit? When people, you posting people, they say they ugly. That mean they ain't want to look at the shit. We getting pranked with knockoff celebrities. Papoose has never dropped one hip-hop album in a record store. Not one. He has no records in a store at all. Fake celebrities. T.I. feels proud because they proud of everything out of Atlanta except for Sister T. They proud of every goddamn thing. T.I. is proud. He proud he got a little bit of attention the past couple of weeks. He's proud. T.I. feels proud. His sons are defending their mother in a 50 Cent beef. Didn't I tell you if T.I. was a real man, he would have been declared a fight for 50? If I was T.I., he'd have dissed my wife. I'd have said, 50, if you don't come to Atlanta and fight me, you's a punk. And if I got to come to New York and whip your ass, that's what's going to happen, bro. That's all he's supposed to say. That was supposed to be his gimmick. Now, if T.I. would have had a gimmick, he going to F50 up, I'd have respected that. He'd have been fronting, faking. I still respected that. He want me to respect him because his whole family went to the booth. No, your whole family is crazy. T.I.'s family dysfunction taught y'all to be dysfunctional. No. He's proud his son defended in a rap beef. He's not proud of his son graduating from school. If I ask you which one of T.I. kids graduated from college, could you prove that? Rapping nigga? Rap nigga? Can you prove that? Can you prove to me any one of T.I.'s kids have went to college and graduated? Can you prove that? Can you prove to me any one of T.I.'s kids graduated from high school? Come on, Atlanta. Talk to me. You still following dummies because they got money? Say it again. You still following dummies because they got money? But what if I told you they purposely gave money to dummies? What if I told you after 2010 they made dummies be rich on purpose so you won't be rich? So I'm asking again. He's proud his family rapping. Is he proud his kids graduated? Anything? No, T.I., maybe your kids are failures, bro. And all you got is them rapping. And this ain't nothing to be proud of. Because around here, we know you's a loser, all you losers. And we also know you've been around Diddy. The question is, did Diddy do something to you, T.I.? Other than that, T.I., who cares what you're saying? And I bet any amount of money your kids didn't graduate from high school. All right. Keep following the rappers, y'all. And you're going to stay dumb as hell. Let's go. You got it? Then what T.I. proud of? Whose mom looks better? 50 Cent or T.I. or Tiny's mother? Whose mother look better? 50 Cent mother or Tiny mother? Are these grown-up conversations or kid conversations, y'all? We talking about people that's 50, 49, who mom look better. My mom look better than your mom. Your mother ugly. My daddy beat up your daddy. Who talk like that? Atlanta. See that shit, right? Told y'all they fucking idiots. Well, you been a rapper and you been an entertainer in this game from a kid. We don't got no proof Tiny graduated either. We don't, y'all. This shit is for real. How we know that? Don't they tell you R&B singers don't write their songs? Y'all forget R&B singers, rappers, sometimes they learn because somebody recorded the shit already. We have no proof these people can read or they smart. It's starting to show, y'all. We have no proof of that shit. We don't. We don't. We don't. And I know for a fact they make dumb people rich on purpose. That's how you get paid off being their manager and shit. My daddy knocked your daddy out. That's what they doing. My mother look better than your mother. Here you got it, y'all. I'm gonna slow it down so you get it clear. So when I told you I don't fuck with social media no more, y'all, it's because of this. If they don't like kids, they acting like kids. I don't like kids. I don't like to be around kids. See that? And I'm not gonna lose my brain. Whose mom looks better? 50 Cent mother or Tiny's mother? Why you saying that? The Tiny mother white? No, the question is who looks better? Tiny, goddammit, or every other female. All right. You got it now, right? We're going to get out of here. We've dumbed down enough. Hopefully I got some. The word of the day is don't take no goddamn trips out the country until it's all over. When everything is over, take all the trips you want. But I got love for you. I don't want you to get stuck. The truth is, y'all, it ain't about that. I don't want y'all to get tricked back into slavery. Because some of these places y'all go, they're going to rip up y'all paperwork, and you got to stay there and work for free forever. I don't want some of y'all going back like that, y'all. So that's why I'm telling y'all this shit. All right? All right. Just know in Dubai, this woman right here, she ain't never come back home. She's stuck. You know what they going to do to her, y'all? She going to be a housekeeper for life. Yeah. They going to make her change dirty sheets. They going to make her be a housekeeper. No, they going to be servants. They into that shit. You know what's going to happen to this man right here? He's stuck. They going to make that nigga be a doorman. Yup. He going to be a valet man. And they might make him turn tricks. He ain't never coming back home. No, y'all. Y'all didn't know it was a new shit going on. The new slavery. Before, y'all worked in America for free, I guess. But now, when you get stuck overseas, you going to work for us for free. You ain't never going back to America. It's a trick. You're going to get trapped in Jamaica and you're going to stay there. That's right. You're going to go to the Middle East and you're going to stay there. We got a plan to get y'all in a new slavery overseas. Fool, you going to work in Africa too. Remember how y'all kept saying y'all got taken from Africa? Well, how does it feel if you go back a slave in Africa? Africans are hiring Americans to work on their farms. So I'm going to tell y'all better stay off those flights. Your ass going to get shipped back to Africa. It'll be funny as hell. A nigga get shipped from Atlanta, he be working in Africa for real on the plantation. Oh, that should be funny as hell. It will be so funny if every American went overseas, they ass get tricked into slavery. I swear to God, that should be funny as hell. No, I know what's happening because I'm the one that kept joking. What I say, y'all, I said a lot of Americans gonna get their ass shipped out the country. Let me correct you. No, they getting tricked to stay out the country. All right? Just know that. I told y'all all y'all shit is debunked. You can't talk slavery no more in Africa because they got their own farms. They rich now, y'all. They got land. They got a whole lot of shit. No, they're trying to get y'all to go back over there and go to work. They are. All right? Only people behind in time is the people that got freed. Today is American history, y'all. Today is the day Abraham Lincoln inauguration. And then a month after that, he got his top popped off. But Abraham Lincoln shed his blood for these people. A lot of people in America, they shed their blood. They lost land. They put themselves on the front line. You had abolitionists. All races was trying to stand up for these people. But in the last day, guess what they did, y'all? In the last day, they still don't like this country. You mean Abraham Lincoln got shot for no reason? Because them niggas are grateful. Yeah. You mean Martin Luther King got smoked too? And they didn't appreciate that? Nope. So after all these years of this black and white fight for rights and all this stuff, you mean in the end, them niggas willingly go to other countries? Yup. So if this wasn't a smack in the face to all Americans, I would say they got what they deserve. Because Abraham Lincoln, he fought for them. And look what happened there. Now look at their ass. You have never learned anything about Dubai in school. You didn't learn that shit in school. You didn't learn nothing about Dubai in America. You learned that from your timeline, dummy. So therefore, since you spit on the grave of Abraham Lincoln, you spit on the grave of Martin Luther King, you can't come back to America no more. And America's done with y'all. Let's see how you like it over there. Because now you got to fight for your civil rights to get home. You stuck. So I'm going to tell y'all, it's okay to be from where you're from, if you're really from here. Other than that, let's keep laughing at they stupid ass. On that note, I'm out. One. Hey, yo, y'all, they got tricked. They travel when it ain't even travel season. They be at airports when that shit empty. They don't even know these companies been using their ass just to book flights when it's slow. They didn't know that. They dropped the tickets on purpose during season when it's not travel season. When it's travel season, they jack it up so they can't afford the shit. You see how empty the airports is when they all there? It's like that for a reason. They travel out of season, y'all. The real traveling season is spring, man. From April to September. They be traveling in January, November, October. That's why you always going to see the airports be fucking empty, y'all. Like I say, man, traveling new for them. Traveling is not new, y'all. Because they don't even know how to travel. You got it? All right.